is listening to, so give her a splooge. Greg and Joe and Greg, Joe and Greg, Greg and Joe. I can't come up with any lyrics, so just start the fucking show, bro. And let's hope our two guineas aren't a no-show. So now let's go.
Joe, you're muted. Can't hear you. Muted.
Now.
Okay, good.
I clicked it by mistake. I was moving shit around the desk during the intro. Sorry about that. That's the
It's
first
okay.
thing I'll ever. Bullshit. It's great. Wendy Fortino. What's up, Wendy? How you doing? The dynamic duo. I'll be the boy wonder. You want to be Batman?
Maximus. Wait, I got a
Maximus Primus.
Momo. Maximus.
I got a pump. You got a stem?
I got the stem. Bro, I love this. Look, I take that shit.
Labs, Gregorio. Enhanced Labs.
I take that shit, bro.
That's the Greg and Joe show.
Dude, Slyn, I take that shit. I'm popping them fuckers.
Papa, big Papa pump. I got some organs here. I got organ health.
I got organ. This is my organ health right here. Keep the
It
organ
takes
going.
so long now. You know, the older I get, it used to be like I could be in and out. Forget about it.
Yes.
I spent half the day just figuring out what to do with it. But Greg, welcome back. Wednesday, we are here. Enhanced Labs presents Greg and Joe show. We have a new. The screen is not fully showing you guys.
Yeah, you know what's funny, Joe? I see that. We're fucked up. I don't know what the hell's going on. See to the left. Do you have something to the left? I see to the left. There's
I took it off, the vertical thing.
Yeah, what the hell? But it's still on. I think that's why they're not showing. I see what they see. They see like my sunglasses, a piece of my head, and right now they don't see you at all. I can see it because that vertical thing's still on somehow.
I took that off. Yeah, I just took it off. Know what it is? It was Wayne Chiller. Oh man, Johnny, I got a good stuff about that, and we're gonna be talking a lot about that on Monday's radio show.
They
I don't
can't.
know if I can go
All
back.
they see is your hand. Your hand in the top of my from me here up. That's I see it right there. It's to the left. Do you
Let me
see
if
that?
I can,
And you know what's funny, Joe? You typed and I typed in the comment section, and instead of having an echo, it came out twice. Everything you said, it came out twice. Everything I came out said twice.
Is that better?
It's better. I mean, I think it's okay, but it's up to these guys. What do you guys think? Is that better? Should we maybe pull back a little bit more? Pull like that. I mean, we got our face.
They have a new thing on this where there's a mobile version of it too. So it's recommended to do both. You know, to put the mobile with this. So if somebody's looking at it at mobile, it comes out. I can see you guys. It's just tiny.
Joe, maybe if you go like this, look, instead of us next to each other, if you can go on a top like that, maybe mobile. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I don't know if we can do that.
Now you okay? No. Now it's just nothing.
Now that we've just
I don't see anything that I see what they see, and no, that's bad.
Go back to where we were.
Go back to where you just were. I guess fuck it.
I don't know if I could do it during a show. You know, I want to see if I could change.
I could push it back further, but see, I guess if I said, well, I see us. It's just two heads. You know, our heads.
Yeah,
pretty much. Our beautiful faces. Listen, guys, like in the movie, you ever watch that movie? What's that movie when was it Man on Fire? When it fucking, you know, I'm professional. Okay, we're professionals here. You know what I'm saying?
We're professionals.
Remember that? I'm professional. And then fucking Denzel Washington's like, everybody keeps saying it. I'm professional. You know? Remember that when he Man on Fire.
Man on Fire. All right. Well, Hugo de Claus says we're okay.
I think we're okay.
All right.
You know.
I'm going to have to, at the after this show, I'm going to take away that thing with the I thought I was doing something good and I fucked up.
No,
All right.
I've been noticing, Joe, that all the shows that I do, fucking, they all have that on the side right now. I was like, okay, you know what I mean? But
Okay. You know what it
yes,
is? Video is great. James Jacob is saying.
okay,
It's
okay.
at the
You
bottom
see our
of the page.
heads, right, guys? You don't see. I mean, you don't see it from shoulder. You just see like basically like that, right?
I see us perfect. You know, I don't see anything different. I do know what you mean by the cut because when I had the vertical thing showing,
Right.
it was like that. The ads, this adds to the show. I want to get defending his oil. Porch, you're not my real Porch. You're not my Instagram Great American Porch.
I
My
mean,
Instagram Porch is one of my fucking boys.
it's the
Big
great
time.
point. The only oil I got in me is fucking guinea grease that comes out of my
That's
skin.
some fucking olive Earl.
I
The
mean,
olive oil king, Joe Profaci.
Joe, you know what's funny? That whole shit, like when I had the big balloon arm, right? That people talk about, I said, don't mean what wasn't since those, I drained their blood, it's on DLC. But that was like 1999, you know what I'm saying? Or early
Yeah.
2000. And people, that's 25 years ago. I still get people asking me, how's your arm? Are you okay? I'm like, well, it was like 25 fucking years ago.
I guess I'm okay. Yeah.
I think I'm okay.
I see both
balloon.
of them chest up, but that's the usual.
All right, that's good. Chest
That's
up
the
is good.
usual look. Good. So Wendy says we're hilarious. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy.
Valentino is she's an IFBB pro.
Wait, is that Wendy? Yeah, I was.
Wendy.
Yeah, I
She
was
was-
on Wendy's show. I can't see anybody's fucking face. Wendy's awesome.
You
Just
know
watch
Wendy.
TV.
Long-
Dude, I got her gym bags. Fucking the Wolfpack, unbelievable.
Oh, that's right. She's with Wolfpack now.
Dude,
That's right.
those Wolfpack bags, forget about it.
They're fucking
Holy
high.
shit.
Well, I have
They're such quality. It's like almost. I mean, they're better. You can go. They're better than airline suitcases. You know what I'm saying? The Wolfpack.
Where's my Wolfpack?
So Wendy rocks. I love Wendy. She's a good girl.
Wendy is excellent. I have Wolfpack.
If you guys ever want a badass gym bag, I use gym bags. I have to have a gym bag.
Wolfpack is the Cadillac of fucking.
Wolfpack is what I got, and it's awesome. I love it. That fucking thing.
Here's
forget
the
about it.
owner right here, Michael Henderson.
Oh, that's the owner. Okay.
Dude, I did the feature on him.
Yes.
This guy had really bad fucking cancer and not a good prognosis years ago.
What kind of
And
cancer?
he is healthy and he looks fucking dynamite. So Michael, I know him this was 2023. I did this issue.
Dude,
So,
guys, look up Wolfpack. Look up the Wolfpack. The gym bags. And
the
stuff.
bags are
They're
ridiculous.
fucking. They really. I'm not joking, guys. They're fucking badass, bro. You
No.
can use that shit, fucking army guys. Because my son, is army intelligence. He
There's
can use
Hunter
that shit.
Lovato with it.
Yeah. I can't see shit. I'm so fucking blind. But
Yes,
I'm serious, they're badass. You guys should do Wendy, you guys should fucking make them for the
Speaking of
military.
badass, look at that fucking keister. Guarda questa fuga.
Oh, you
And
show
here's,
I can't see.
Here's one of their
Yeah,
ads.
that's one of the
Yeah, hey, Wolfpack's been with us for a couple of years now.
that's the meal prep bag. I use the gym bag. It's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, they have the backpacks. They have my friend Lenny has a smaller backpack.
Oh yeah, I got the gym bag one. It's because I have to have shit in my gym bag all the time, and that shit's awesome. Fucking awesome. The way it's built is what I'm talking about. And the amount of that shit.
A lot of zippers for
Yeah, the
fucking
zippers are bad, but I'm saying it's so strong. He makes that shit purposely, so like you could fucking go to war with that thing.
and you got all the patches you can put on it.
Yeah,
You can the Velcro patch. You can get an Italian flag on there. You can get a lot of things. They got all sorts of great fucking things.
I
A
didn't
lot
think
of
about
girls in
the
the gym, all the girls in the gym, I don't know what they got in it, but it looks like it weighs 75 fucking pounds. They're walking around with this big fucking bag. They probably get a better workout than they do on the fucking machines. Going to be hard to see Charlie on fat like this, but you guys look great. Donnie guasta machi.
Charlie.
Maggio, my son. Sup, guys? Picked up some of that organ support. New World Muscle. Keith, did you let them know? Please let them know that you heard it on Greg and Joe. Because we don't have a code or nothing.
Yeah, there's no bullshit codes or anything. It does.
Thank you for supporting our sponsors. support our
That's the most
sponsors.
important supplement, you guys, right now. Like, take care of the organs. I mean, I was watching Dorian Yates, and that's what he was talking about. Oh, I don't take, no more of the bodybuilding shit. He said all the supplements he takes is to help his organs and to help his body, and it's true. That's all I take,
He's trying to fucking, he's trying to stay healthy, and he looks
I'm a year
dynamite.
older than him.
It's really good.
Joe, I'm a year fucking older than him. Did you know that?
Really?
He's 60. Yeah, I'm 60. He's 64. I'm 65.
Well, you're both doing it right because you both look fucking good. So
Thanks, Joe. Joe, you look good yourself.
That's the heart thing, right, Wendy? That's the symbol for heart. Thank you, Wendy.
Yeah. Thank you, Wendy. Yes.
And Victor says, pray for Amin. I know yesterday I didn't see the show, but I saw the thumbnail. He's turning himself in. So Amin, hopefully you get out soon. You're not gonna have trouble in there. You're gonna be fucking fine. Oh, let me show some of these things. What am I doing? I'm not doing my fucking job. There's Wendy. You look fantastic.
Yes.
You gotta see her. I saw her at the Olympia, bro. She looks fucking unbelievable in person.
God bless her. She's beautiful.
Photos not do it justice, and the photos look amazing. Greg, his Hoogada Claus. Greg, I rewatched the TLC show, and I heard you describe jail and how your ex was using your money on her new man, and you said you wanted to unalive yourself. We had to use code words, or else we get thrown off the air. Did you really want to do that? Did they feed you?
No. I was like, when you're, listen, it's
everything was going wrong.
Yeah, there's not a person, Joe. You know what I'm talking about. You were a cop. You arrested people. When people get arrested, you're fucking like, you're not happy. No matter how angry somebody is when you see these guys, like, fuck you, cop, and shit, and they're pulling, and push you in jail. They're still, you get depressed, So when you're sitting in fucking jail, and here I am, Mr. Bodybuilder, all fucking jacked.
Yeah,
I already started.
I'm on a boy.
And then I own a gym and all this other shit.
Now everything is gone, right?
You're sitting in there with a bunch of fucking momos, like low life fucking. I'm like, I'm not like these fucking guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like these guys, like they would do. That's why I was saying. Like I remember this one dude who's like a blood. At night, I was in with the Bloods. The Crips were in the next section because you couldn't mix them. And at night, all you hear is like this, and then you got a guy. And I was in the top tier. And you hear the guy, near me, and the guy down there, and you're like, can you fucking guys go to bed? And they like being in it. That one guy was like, dude, you're gonna eat that corn, because I was having like a big, and I'm like, dude, first of all, I'm not eating, I don't eat that shit anyway. But I'm like thinking of fucking like killing off of myself. And not really, but you're just
so
mentally, you're like, dude, you fucking loser. You fucking loser. I'm the only guy in jail too. I owned it, Joe. I owned it. I was the only guy in jail saying, bro, I'm the biggest fucking idiot, because other guys were all like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm
that up.
Anyway.
I got the wrong guy.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was my body double.
So you just were so frustrated. You were like, oh God, you just, at that minute, you were like, I don't want to.
Hoog, if you watch that thing again for a split second, I just want to say this, any of you guys, when they do, I have the big balloon arm when I'm draining it, right, of blood, the hematoma, now they use that picture for he took Synthol. Anyway, which I'm over it. But if you watch Hoog, I'm talking in there and I talk about the infection I had in my arm, right? Look at the tattoos. They mix two stories together. It's not the same arm. I had an infection in this arm. This is the arm that got hit with a bat because my son, hit me, and he my son let go of a bat and he hit me here. He was 9 years old. That same son is 35.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how long ago that was. He was 9. He was 30. He's 35.
Little leaguer, yeah.
Yeah, he's NSA intelligence and shit. Like, they does digital forensics. You have no idea. But what I'm saying is that, so if you look at the arms, they tried to make it look like that's the arm and this and that. No, it's not. It's
very ambiguous the way they present it.
Right, but if you look at the tattoos, you'll go, holy fuck, because see, I videotaped me taking the blood out.
In the mirror.
Right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the same arm. Look at the tattoos. You'll be like, holy shit, he's right. Where I go, I got a hole. Look, it goes in. That's why I had the flat appearance of the body because an emergency room doctor cut me there. And you're not supposed to cut. You're just supposed to like lance it.
That was when they were downstairs filming you in
Yes.
the room downstairs where you had the benches and stuff.
Right. Yeah, Joe, you gotta come. Joe, you gotta come to the
Gotta
house.
come
You'll be
back.
like
I
this.
know, it's been years since I.
Joe, you would be like, bro, bring your camera. You want to talk about a show?
Yeah, we'll do a live from there. We'll have a fucking.
Oh, dude, Joe, you got to see. You want? It's not the same hat. You won't even believe it. Dave Palumbo was just here the other day. Palumbo.
Yeah, you were telling me he was coming into the New York.
Yeah.
King Dale Clark, what's up, brother? Thank you for watching. Hey, Greg and Joe. Hey, King Dale.
Hey, King Dale.
There he is, the
Hey, wait,
real.
Is that my?
That is the real.
If it is, minus my boy. I love Lee. That's
Oh, he's the best. King Dale, Greg and Joe. The other night I watched a documentary on Shelley, a female bodybuilder who shot her boyfriend, husband Ray McNeil.
I know.
Many years ago, she claimed self-defense. Your thoughts on the case?
I know both of them.
What's the last name?
Ray McNeil, Shelley McNeil.
McNeil. All right, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Remember they made they made a movie about it because they said that he used to beat the fucking shit out of her, you know, and she was on juice, a lot of it, and they felt like, the whole, I wasn't in my right mind, I was on a lot of steroids, and we were doing drugs, and he was beating the fuck out of me. So now I knew Ray McNeil, okay, he was a nice guy, but you don't know what somebody's like when they're at home, especially guys with their girls. You know what I mean? Like, why are you looking at that guy? What are you doing? If you're like that, you got problems, bro.
Yeah. So we don't know what went on behind the thing. I'm not that familiar with the case, but if you're beating up your girlfriend, you're a piece of shit. You're a fucking coward, bro.
And
there he
so
is.
bad.
What's up? Andrew's my boy, the Italian from South Africa.
Oh shit! Oh wow.
That's it. Yep. Angela, real Lee Priest, flexing those fucking best arms in bodybuilding.
Dude, Lee, I just was with Lee, bro, a couple weeks ago, and bro, he looks good. He got he gained like 30 pounds. He was fucking jacked. I even told him.
Healthy now.
Bro, I was just with him a couple months ago, and then I see him. I was just with him again 2-3 weeks ago. He looked great.
Look at all of the injuries Lee had the past few years. The
dude, those calves are fucking.
His back.
Those calves are fucking insane. Insane.
You saw him at the Pollen Gym. He looked fucking.
Right, yeah, you were there too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Donnie, so what's your guys' opinion on the MLB gambling scandal when we find out the truth about Ohtani? The Ohtani thing, if you watch my video with Matthew Bauer, the bookie, who's actually in jail right now, we had to go in October 10th. We did the interview like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before that. I believe, in my opinion, Matthew covered for Ohtani a little bit, which is fine. I get it. That's just my opinion. But my thing is MLB never interviewed him, never tried to make a deal with him with the feds and brushed that under the fucking rug in record time.
You know why? Because he's a Japanese player. You'll never get another Japanese player. Plus, he's the best player in baseball.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's a business.
It's between him and Aaron Judge, who's the best player. I mean, Ohtani pitches, so you give him that fucking. I mean,
but you got this guy involved with this gambling thing, and there's a scapegoat that you can easily say, "Hey, it's not me, it's him." There's plausible deniability there.
Yep.
You can that, but they didn't even make it look good. MLB. Now you got this new thing with the Guardians pitchers. These guys were fucking retards, bro. This guy was texting during the game about him fucking throwing the pitch under 94.95 miles per hour and a ball, not a strike.
Isn't that? But Joe, that to me, in the old days, you bet on the outcome of a game, like the Guardians are going to beat the Mets or something like that, right? Yeah. But you never today. Right, the pitcher's going to be a ball. It's going to be over 95. It's going to be under 95. It's going to be to the outside, to the right, and that makes these guys shit. All I have to do is throw one ball less than 95.
Yeah, I'm not.
And you get 100 miles. Right.
Yeah, no, there's. We did. Anthony and I did a good show about it on Monday on our WGBB radio show, and this upcoming Monday, I got a special guest. Guy Jeff Nadeau, who used to be with Barstool Sports and he does Mafia podcast, and he's a big sports gambling guy, and he's a handicapper. So he's perfect for this thing because this new thing, they're trying to mix fucking organized crime with the whole Chauncey Billups thing, and they are two completely separate fucking things. One has nothing to do with the other. And
100%.
Jeff found beautiful in his video, and I have him coming on the radio show Monday night to discuss of how even the fucking the press conference with Patel and the Tish and the leader of the fucking New York the FBI was saying complete non-truths about the associations and where these things fit in.
Right.
One thing happened in Las Vegas, the other thing happened in Manhattan, and the two don't mix. But I don't want to get.
Not all gambling's mafia anymore. See, today, if I'm a pitcher right now, right, and Joe's my friend, I could say to Joe, listen, go lay a bet. I'm gonna throw a fastball under 95. Second batter in the third inning. First pitch, Joe can go in and just you don't need mafia guys. Just Joe, as my friend, could do it. We'll split the money.
Throw on the app.
Right.
Yeah.
Throw your whole house down. You know what I mean? To throw fucking $10,000.
Oh, I'm on this fucking thing all night long with fucking live bets and shit during the fucking Monday Night Football and all different things. I'm like fucking, I think I have it figured out, and then I don't win. So yeah. Victor, what's up, Vic? Guys, I stopped caffeine for 3 days and I never slept so good. Good for you.
Sorry to hear that. I'm just kidding.
Greg doesn't do coffee. I'm a big fucking coffee guy. But I won't drink it like 5. The latest I'll have a cup is 6 o'clock. I try to go to bed between 11 and 12. So if you're drinking caffeine late, it's gonna fuck your sleep up. I don't know when you did yours, but
Joe, I do the 2. I train it. I finish training around 2:30
in the middle of the night.
On Mondays, right? On Monday night into Tuesday, and I got to get up early to do the show. Palumbo did the show this week. We did it at 11. So, I got to be up earlier. And by the time I go to bed at 6 or 7 o'clock, and I don't drink coffee. I'd rather have a glass of this.
Maximus.
Right? And I'm not joking. I'm not just saying either this or bang. Look, I'm almost done. This is a big thing. And look, it's almost done. So what I'm saying is I'd rather have a little bit. I cannot train without taking this shit. Okay.
Oh, here's my Maximus stem. I have it back here by Jerry.
Yeah. Well, I take both.
Antoine Valiant.
I take both. You need that. I take both because I want the nitrous oxide because it gives you a pump up. I'll even take a little bite of a Viagra too, man. And so you don't feel it in the piece of God, but it gives you a pump. Let me tell you.
No, I heard about that. Yes, the Viagra.
So when I get home, I'm like this. I'm like.
And then by the time you go to sleep, you got to get up to do RX.
Oh, when he does that, just even that 1 hour. Now I don't get up when we do 11. I don't get up at 11. I go to bed at 6 or 7. I get 3 hours sleep. You know what I mean? When he does that shit.
I don't know how you fucking focus, and go about your day. I'd be a fucking bag of shit.
I'll tell you how I focus and go with That's my coffee. So I don't not drink coffee because of it's got caffeine in it. I'm not like that. I don't drink coffee because I just never drank it. I smell it. To you guys, it smells good. To me, it does not. You know what I mean? So I just never.
Espresso smells though, when a fresh pot of espresso.
No, to me, it smells like coffee. Dude, I'm a bleach guinea. You know what's funny? I went to fucking. I went with Dave Palumbo and we just went to this Joe, I can't even remember. Cafe, Puchetta, whatever, fucking, some guinea fucking, right? And you know what I order? Spaghetti meatballs. Spaghetti meat. Everybody else is having fucking calamari and this and that. Yeah, I don't eat that shit. I won't eat that.
If that's what you like, who gives a fuck? That's what you're eating it, not them. So,
Joe, I used to go.
Balls about it for fun, but, it's what you want.
Joe, I used to go to Sheepshead Bay, go fishing out there, go off the Klondike and shit, right?
Yeah,
we used to go to Sheepshead Bay. We used to use that squid and shit. So, the calamari, I cut that shit. It looks exactly like the shit in the plate. You know what I mean? I used to use that for bait, catch fluke. Remember when a fluke would be running? And the
14 inches on the boat. They had the marker on the rail.
Fucking doormats, bro, out there. Catch them doormat fluke.
Yeah.
But that's what you use for bait. You use squid. And it looks exactly, you cut it and it looks like a fucking thick, fat rubber band. You put that fucker on and you throw it out in the ocean. And you know, Sheepshead Bay out there come up and there's a fucking dead body. Oh, hey, I just found Jimmy Hoffa. Just Jimmy Hoffa. Push him back down. He's all rotten.
Oh, you come up with a fedora.
Yeah, right. That's a good one. Ring the bell. That was a good one. Fedora.
How are you gentlemen doing? Greg, I sent you a follow on Insta. So Angelo is going to be following you on Instagram. Gregory.
Okay, Angelo. I'll have my girlfriend follow right back. I don't dude, I don't know how to do it all on here, but I'll follow you back. Are you under Angelo's? Is that what
he's under Angelo Turizza Bodybuilding or something? You'll see.
Okay.
Angelo starts with Angelo.
All right.
Victor, my heart was going to explode. It felt like at night. Now, then, that's a good move to stop the caffeine. If it sometimes you have a fucking wacky reaction to it, regardless of what time you're drinking it. Now you're gonna fucking be good. Then you'll be all right. Amin in the shower. Oh, come on, Lee. Don't be that.
Lee, if that's really
you're being thrown around like a fucking rubber doll in the jail. If you don't support your organs, you will buy an MSM urn. Yes, we will be showing the MSM urn in a little bit. A little bit. Yeah.
You guys love that commercial.
Oh,
I love it.
Hysterical. Amin asked Dave to post his prison contact info on Instagram, and Dave never did after promising to do so, but had plenty of time to post some muffin recipe. Slime ball. He'll do it, I'm sure.
He'll do it. Yeah, he's friends with me. I would do it if I knew how to do that shit.
Do it. Maybe the muffin recipe was scheduled post.
I told him
I'm not covering. I'm just saying there's possibilities. I schedule posts for my business MSM account. You know,
maybe that's a secret thing. A muffin with a file in it.
Yeah, like the old cake, right? The wife would bake a cake and bring a file, and the guy would fucking
right. That's in the old, like in a cowboy days. When the bars, you could look outside and see people. Outside.
Yeah. Hello out there.
Those bars were so rotten, you go like this and just run them out.
Rip it out. Yep. Greg and Joe, many years ago, there was Craig's Titus horrific case. In my opinion, he looked a lot like Jay Cutler in his prime. Yes, I see the resemblance. Who had a better physique out of the two of them?
Come on, Jay had the better physique. Jay won Mr. Olympia.
I mean, Titus looked great when he was in his prime.
He did.
But yeah, he even if he didn't get in trouble, I don't think he would have ever won an Olympia. But he was a good bodybuilder in his day. You know,
I used to have a sound factor in him.
His criminal shit, they can't take the bodybuilding away from him. Vince Goodrum verse, wish Amin the best, as do we.
Yes.
They always deceive on mainstream TV. Nothing fake in the mainstream media. And that's why Hugo de Claus canceled cable. He does not have cable TV in his house in Denmark. He won't watch it because it's all bullshit. And I don't blame him.
Do they still have the red light district over there, Joe?
That's Amsterdam.
Oh, same thing. Sorry, Hugo.
I was there with my wife. It's hysterical.
No. Really?
Yeah, because when we did the European tour for the anniversary,
you walked through there. Were you like this?
There, and they're in the window, and I'm pointing to my wife, saying, "Hey, go with her," and she's smacking me, getting all mad. And the girls like, hey, they're on the window like this. They got bras and shit on. They're not naked, but it's fucking wild, man. It really is. It's very, very interesting country.
It's like being in a peep show, but it's outside, right? In a peep show.
Dude. There's a fucking a hula house, and next door there was like a fucking preschool. I'm not kidding.
Well, that's for the little girls to show them. Look, you can one day be famous too.
Oh, you can make a lot of money here.
Yeah, that's
here he is. Here's the Big Bear, 69. There's fucking Rick from Porn Stars. Greg, your life has always been an open book for the most part for your fans. It's sad to think we almost know everything about you besides the truth. Oh, come on, Rick. Greg is an open book about everything. You just don't want to believe that one stupid fucking thing.
I don't care. He's full of shit.
Did the doctor call a mechanic to do the oil change?
Yes,
that's not my porch. If that's my porch, I'm very disappointed in you. I love to see that nerdy MAGA kid drain CNN's money. He got to. Oh, Nicholas Sandman. Remember with the Indian guy?
Yeah.
He was a high school kid then.
Yes.
That
was a while ago, though. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, but he sued them, and he fucking won. He fucking cleaned those cocksuckers out, man.
But they didn't learn a lesson because they're constantly still doing everything they do. Look, yesterday they edited shit. Well, that was the BBC. Oh,
Yeah.
but you know, it doesn't
BBC's
stop.
horrible, man. Horrible. Terrible. Ron Simmons, rugged Ron Simmons of WWE fame. I don't know if it's the real one or not, but he says, damn. Mustafa is also one of his names. Wendy, she lost the case because she reloaded. Her gun and went back to shoot him. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. This is the McNeil case she's talking about, Greg.
Oh,
I did not see. I'm not familiar with.
she
this.
actually lost. I thought she won that
If you
case.
go, listen. If you need to defend yourself against a threat to your life, once the threat is down, you got to try to retreat. That's kind of the way the law is. If you go back and especially if you fucking pop another mag in or whatever she had, and you go back and that's hard to fucking claim self-defense with
I
that.
think she shot him with a shotgun. I could be wrong, Joe.
She might have
Could be
won
wrong.
back.
You know what's funny? You can't get away from some of these guys, though. They're psycho. You know what I mean? When you get some of these possessive men and shit like that, you can't get away from them. They'll follow you. You can move fucking 10 states away, and they'll fucking one day, be at your door.
What was the movie with the pretty woman one there?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
The enemy. Wait, sleeping with the no. I forgot.
Sleeping with the enemy. Yeah. Good movie. He was and he was at the beginning. It was all nicey nice, right? And then he's just fucking one of the bots. That guy.
They're all nice until you do something, the slightest thing to upset them, and then they're fucking.
Yeah. So I don't know. We weren't there with this girl, but that's what she's saying. She lost the case because of that.
Right.
Yeah, that'll do it. Good point, Wendy. That's a good addition to that because I don't know that case well at all. Greg and Joe, if there was a young man, say 21, very nice, but filled with guilt and shame because he's having unwanted sexual and violent intrusive thoughts, which he insists are not wanted, are causing him distress, what advice would you give him? Jerk off.
Yeah, really.
If you think you're going to do something bad in a violent way with sexual crimes, masturbate.
If he's that fucked up and he tells you about it, he needs therapy. Really bad.
Yes, but initially, instead of doing something that he's going to regret and harm somebody and fuck somebody else's life up, fucking put on. All you got to do is go to the bathroom with this. When me and Greg were kids, we had to get the Macy's catalog.
That's right.
The Sunday paper was our best friend.
the Sears catalog and look at the girls in bras.
Oh, the Sears catalog, but it was so thick. The page wouldn't stay open, and you're this close to finishing. All of a sudden, it's still going. It's like, come on.
Imagine that, though. If you looked at that catalog today, it's. I mean, I don't even know if they make it anymore, but I mean, like, it was just bras and panties. You know what I mean? But to us, that was porn. But you know what, though? This guy, I'm sure, if you're that fucked up and you're already telling people he's already masturbating, he's masturbating to killing people. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's not. I would tell him to seek therapy.
Deep therapy.
Yes, seek deep therapy. Siadich, hoogada, moogada, foogada clause. For someone who doesn't read the news, and please don't turn this into a long thing, but can you explain what the government shutdown is? I heard about the closed airport benefits not being sent. Basically, every so often, I don't know, it's every couple of years. It's almost like a contract, like a baseball player renews his contract and he negotiates, right? It's kind of like that with the government and the two sides, the Democrats and the Republicans. They each want certain things in it to keep it going, like let's renew it for another year or 2 years, or even extend the negotiations for 2 weeks. You know how they put a little ad. And they come to a stalemate, which happened here. The government gets shut down, which basically means government agencies don't get paid. Now,
but they get paid.
Fucked. They get retroactive. Now, this is how long I was going to the Olympia. So this was the beginning of October, right? Second week of October.
Right.
Whatever. And I was talking to the TSA guy because he was talking to his buddy, and we're working for free now. And I said, oh, shit, man, that's right. I said, you guys get retro, right? And he goes, yeah. I said, do they fuck you and put it on your regular paycheck so they zap you in taxes? He goes, yep. I said, motherfuckers, they can't give you a separate check for retro pay. They got to really hammer you. The more you make, the more they take, right?
But isn't it funny how last time when Trump was president, they wanted to nuke the filibuster, and now that they didn't want the filibuster nuke. But the other thing is they keep saying how they wanted to keep the Democrats wanted to keep the government open. Now that a few of them caved in and decided to go and open the government. They're like, what the fuck? Why'd you do that?
Traitor. Yeah.
There's the proof. There's the proof that all along they never wanted they wanted you to suffer. They're getting a paycheck. They get their pay. They're the only ones that get paid.
They get paid. The rest of the federal.
So they want you to suffer. And they figured let the American public suffer to see, because what they'll do is start blaming Trump. Well, he's the president. You don't understand. He doesn't have the power to override.
At the end of the day, he's the guy. You know what it is? Both sides are assholes, in my opinion.
Oh, always. But in this case, they're lying.
Schumer versus fucking the stupid who's the douchebag from South Carolina?
Johnson.
Lindsey Graham.
Oh, him. Yeah, Lindsey Graham. I thought I meant Johnson, at the Speaker of the House. But
No,
the thing,
another fucking rhino. I'm not a fan of his either.
nah, but you know, the thing is, though, is they lied, they shut the government down, and they wanted people to fucking hurt, because they figured if people hurted, that's the way of getting back control. Same thing. Do you think that they give two shits about this immigrant shit? They're using it as a tool. They keep saying, you know, go in and ice it. Imagine, Joe, you're back on NYPD and somebody's saying, get in fucking cops' faces. You tell them fucking cops, get violent, get loud, scream, make them hear you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and then the cops got to stand there and take that shit.
It's disgusting, bro. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Dude, they're hitting these guys with bricks and bottles and shit like that, and they got to stand there.
Break their skulls open.
And they're pussies. Did you ever see what Antifa looks like? They're pussies. They're talking about the Asian wearing masks. They're wearing masks like this with sunglasses like this because they're cowards. Dude, they're cowards.
Oh,
you get a bunch of little spoiled rich white kids wearing a fucking Gaza garb still.
The fucking Kifa claw. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking, you know what happens though? If one of these guys should, but God forbid, have a heart attack while they're yelling at these ICE agents, Greg, and they pass on, they may have to be shipped to, because they go to different states. A lot of these things are in different states. So they may have to ship them to a different state, and they're going to be caught with their pants down. So what we're going to do is show them a way that they can get.
Especially if they die.
Yes. If they go, we can show them how the family could fucking make them fucking get everything straightened out.
Them and the wait, I just want to say one thing really quick. When you watch this, guys, them and the hamster that's up their ass, they both die at the same time. So we got you both covered.
Both covered. Here we go. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Hi, my name is Vince, and I'm the owner here at Chapel of Peace Cremation and Memorial Services, located in sunny San Diego. But don't let our location stop you from giving us a call. We ship nationally and internationally. We're here to help you with all of your family's needs. Whether we're talking about a traditional burial, a cremation, or an aquamation, we have you covered. God forbid something happens on the West Coast and you live in the East Coast, we can help you. If you need to go to another country of origin, I can do that. Call us anytime, 24 hours at 619-749-8560. I'm the owner and I'll answer. Paisan, I got you covered. I'm just kidding. That's for Joe and Greg. But for real, call us anytime. I'll answer the phone and I'll help you.
There he is, Johnny Kunkel's big son, Vince Kunkel. How you feeling?
I just peed, bro. I figured that's a great moment to take a quick piss.
Yeah.
You know, the diabetes kicking, I gotta pee.
No, listen, don't. You'll get. It's not good to hold it in that long.
No,
so that's good. Yes. So if Antifa and their hamster go, we can get the little urn for the hamster and the regular urn for the fucking.
Because once the body goes, what's ever up the ass is gonna
comes out. Yeah,
gonna
you
suffocate.
lose all your orifices, even the Habitrail fucking inhabitants. Keith Allen, New World Muscle. I refuse to call them God. It's always be the Indians. I agree, Keith. They're it. The Cleveland Indians.
Yes, I don't call them Guardians.
Yeah,
Trump's trying to get that changed.
I just did it because I'm very politically correct, Greg. You know that.
Only on here, Joe.
On YouTube, yeah. I don't want to lose the show. Joe, did you see I managed to get a comment? No, I did not see that. What is this Discord? Everybody's talking about this Discord thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like is it like some kind of a new like social media thing? I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I think it might be.
Send me the link to it so I can look at it, Ange. And I want to check it out. But I know it's a big thing now. So good for you, Angelo.
I might have been on that, Joe. I don't remember. I've been on a bunch of them.
I see
I think it's a podcast.
I see it when I'm doing some of my gambling app things, and they said, "Oh, Discord." I'm like, I don't know what the fuck it is.
That's not the one that's in because I was on the one in Australia too. I'm not sure. I've been on so many of them, I don't even remember. Whatever.
I don't know. Did you DM Tony? Not yet. His request for podcast. It's Tony Ewing. Tony Huge put a thing on Instagram, and it said he wants to get some established podcasts involved in his documentary that he was filming when I was talking to him out in Vegas. So Hugo Claus, fucking Johnny on the spot, he's always on top of everything. He sends me the thing and goes, for Greg and Joe, maybe. I'm like, I will definitely do that. I am going to do it. I didn't have a chance to
do it. You know why? Because I'm friends with Tony, and Tony's put me on a few of his documentaries already. You know what I mean? And when he did for Generation Iron, he requested me, so I did a few things. So he might, just do that.
He might be able to, use a little.
I think it didn't flush. 1 second. I didn't flush. I think she's got a bitch if I don't flush.
Well, no, he didn't flush. Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, there is our girl, MJ. Megan.
Okay. I didn't flush the piss down. She
back to see your friend Megan.
Oh, Jesus.
She says, hello, Greg. Was disappointed that we didn't see you at Victor's memorial service. Victor Conti, she's referring to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to seeing you, we know Victor always spoke highly of you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Greg lives on the other side of the fucking country. Victor was what? San Francisco, right? That's where Balco was located.
Yeah.
I can't drink caffeine. Joe already knows about my cola comas. Yes, Hugo de Claus has had some strange things with caffeine ingredients, but I get addicted to it easily, so I can't even have a cup of cola because next thing I'll be still buying 2 liters. Yeah, he likes it. He drinks a lot of it. He can't just have
from Coke, from Coca-Cola. He
likes Coca-Cola.
Caffeine.
He'll drink a fucking. Remember the 3-liter bottles they used to have?
The what?
3-liter bottles of different sodas. The 2 liters normal. It's like 1 and 2 liter, but they had a 3-liter for a little while.
Oh, I didn't remember
But
that.
when we were kids, before they did some metric stuff, it used to be the glass 64-ounce soda with that fucking styrofoam label, and you would rip it, and it would come out.
Oh, yeah.
An onion. Remember the 64-ounce, 7
Yeah,
ounce?
you can peel it and it would just go around like that. Yes.
Yeah, it would be perfect like this. It would be even, the peels. It was wild.
Dude, my friend who works for the fucking movie industry, his father used to get the big things of Coke like this with the spray, like, that you squeeze, with the seltzer bottle, shoot something.
Yeah,
you remember those?
The old
like
style.
in the 1950s and shit,
Yeah, the hammer, the soda
Right.
truck guy.
Yeah.
Hammer, soda truck. I was talking about that on my Instagram. The milk box and the soda box we had on the side of the house.
Yeah.
Yep, the truck would come. Yep. The biggest difference between Greg and Joe is probably the sleep habits. Greg goes to bed when Joe wakes up. I'm a night owl too. That's when my energy starts. I used to be more of a night owl, but the older I got, the more you know what it is? If I ever went to the gym, I probably would stay up late. But I want to get to the gym early. If I don't go early, I fucking blow it off. So
I go when nobody's there.
Get there early.
Yeah, I go. Mine's 24 hours, so I go when nobody's there.
That's good. Yeah, mine is actually 24 hours too, but I don't know if I could go at 2 in the morning.
Are you in a Planet Fitness?
No, it's ProFit. It's called.
Oh, I'm on Anytime Fitness.
Anytime.
They close never. Yeah. I mean, you go on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. All those other gyms that say 24 Fitness over here is not open 24 hours.
23 hours in easy money. Let's go to Pops. He's open late. Pops closed. Go to Lucky's. Oh, I'm so hungry. I can eat the waitress. Open 23 hours and the lights go off when Rodney and fucking Freshy pull up. I
That's
know
great.
what's the thing about there's Robert De Niro, R.I.P. A means balloon knot. No, you think he's going to a fucking place where there's gonna be fucking gangbangers?
That's
He's
state.
going there. There's
That's
tennis
state
courts.
prison, and that's where these guys go to Club Fed, where they sit back, they have a nice tuna fish sandwich, where they sit out on a park bench that's outside. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it gets sun
Like
and
Jordan
shit.
Belfort went to, and the King and the Wolf of Wall Street is playing
Yeah,
tennis.
yeah, same thing with fucking the mob guys used to get that. Remember, they were in the cottage, they're making the fucking sauce,
Yeah,
right? The gravy, you know. But I mean, they called it sauce on it. They were cutting the fucking garlic really thin
and
and
he
all
all
that.
put so many onions in the sauce. Just put
And you
three
get
onions.
and you get the fucking loaves of bread from fucking, Little Italy. You send a loaf of bread
Yeah.
over there. Boy,
Yep.
that's real bad. Tough jail, huh?
Tough, yeah, tough. Greg and Joe Arnold in his book said cross-bench dumbbell pullovers not only work the lats but also expand the. Oh, I know what you mean.
I remember that shit.
Is there any truth to this, or is it another lie of Arnold?
Just lift weights. Fuck all that shit. Don't try to get like, I'm doing all these wacky
And the
exercises.
rib cage, it's I know, like when women are pregnant, it kind of, but it's bone. It's not like it's muscle that could change.
Get pregnant or get real fat, your rib cage will and then lose it all.
Yeah, but I know when my wife was pregnant, my son, he was big, and she had the diabetes babies. You get big, and she used to say like her fucking ribs were killing her because he was so fucking big in there. She couldn't wait to fucking when they did a C-section to take him out early. I don't know if you could expand your rib cage. Maybe you can. I know that's a very good exercise.
Work on doing vacuums. Just sit around like Henzo Gracie and shit and do the fucking Royce. Was it? No, yeah, I think it was Henzo.
Enzo, yeah.
Do the fucking vacuums.
Yep. Nah, man, I wouldn't put my money on Dave posting the means contact. Time will tell. Only time will tell.
You're leaving now.
Remember? Asia. Call Palmer.
That was great though. I remember when that came. It reminds me of like summer or like springtime in like 1982 or something like that. You know what I mean? It was nice. Chicks had the fucking big hair, right?
Oh, my favorite.
Dude, the 80s, the girls looked the best in the 80s. They were skinny, no fatties. They all had the fucking boofed hair.
Yeah.
Right?
The hippie chicks anymore. They would
Oh,
be that. Yep.
they were hot.
Also.
They wear the little jackets with the fucking shoulder pads.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Acid wash. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Oh, God.
I love that shit.
I'm getting movement.
80s girls, 80s.
Oh, God.
They still had a little bit of hair on the box, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It wasn't fully shaved yet.
Yeah, they made the triangle. Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts about Elon Musk Tesla robot? He wants to manufacture billions of them. The future. This is, you're going to get wacky.
It's going to happen whether he does it or somebody else does it. My thoughts on that is I wish I was smart enough and rich enough to have thought of that.
Yeah. If they make a good girl robot, maybe I can finally have a fucking threesome because I can't tell my wife, well, that's not cheating.
It's right.
You're not doing anything wrong if you let the robot, you don't have to do it with the robot,
Then you know what you could do. You could please you can morph the robot and strap on like a screw on and fucking put on the penis. And you can say now it's your turn,
Yeah, you'll go for it. I got no qualms. It's not cheating, it's a fucking robot. Greg, I love how you owned up to when you were in prison. I got the sense you took it like a man, as they say, and owned up to any mistakes you have made. I'm sure you learned a lot. Greg's always he's never tried to say that.
I was in county jail. Yeah. And the thing is that when I was locked up, I was the only guy that used to fucking everybody. I couldn't believe how fucking these guys were all like, oh, I didn't do anything, bro. I did nothing. I'm only in there because my friend ratted. And I'm like, well, you gave him the cheese for that rat. That cheese. You people
Greg, if you're in jail, you probably don't have an opportunity to get milk to mix with a pre-workout and a protein. But if you have water, you can get with our newest sponsor, ScienceSups.com, Quench. Check this out.
I
And
like
this
it.
is it right here, baby. I got a little sample pack, one of each.
Is that unflavored, Joe, or is that flavored?
It's all there's 3 different flavors. They don't have there's blue raspberry, strawberry melon, and pina colada. There's
Pina
no
colada.
unflavored. But I will ask him if they have because I know
No,
they,
I thought he said the tubs of the big tubs of it. I thought it said that there was no flavoring or any.
oh, you
Maybe,
know what? Maybe because this is what they just started selling, but maybe because he sent me all the videos and I like to fucking I'm gonna take credit. I did that video myself.
you made that video, Joe?
that video. I got the music.
Wow.
It was copyright free music, and I put the commercial together. And we want to make sure you guys check out Science Sups. Use MSM 20, say, or use
Wow.
MSM, save 20%.
Joe Scorsese. Holy shit.
Oh yeah,
You did a good job.
it's very basic, but it spells it out. You know.
No, I thought it was pretty good. I actually liked the commercial. I was going to say I like that commercial.
Thank you. 60 seconds. You know, I mean. So
Good
if you
stuff.
guys want to advertise here, we can work something out. Maybe I can even help you out with the come and see camera there.
Commercial.
With the commercial, yeah. The come and see camera. Oh, they're pretty advanced and good guys. You should see a video. Is that James? Oh, the robots he's talking about.
I saw the video of it dancing and shit like that. It was fucking unbelievable. You throw
Does
skin
it
on
look
that
like
shit.
a human? No, I didn't. It looks
It looks
like
like a human without a skin. Yeah, I mean it's metal.
it's
It
kinda like
looks like
that
metal,
white-
but the thing fucking moves it, and it's a human
Yeah.
body. I mean, if you threw skin on it, you would think it was a fucking human.
yeah. You know, people are gonna fucking get them to jerk them off and shit. 'Cause
Dude,
they're
this is, imagine Joe. We're fucking. Why can't you and I be only like fucking 10 years old right now? Imagine what's going to be like when these kids that are young right now are
Oh,
fucking our age.
not gonna even want to go on dates.
There'll be holograms and all kinds of shit. You could be. You could. I could finally.
I want to go see Led Zeppelin, the original Led Zeppelin, the
There
real
you
Led
go.
Zeppelin, Bonzo. Put on the fucking thing.
You'll be able. You won't need a thing. It'll be right there in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, forget
It'll-
about it, man. I could
Yeah.
finally fuck like Mandy Lane. You remember what's her name there? Fucking Amber Heard when she was in that movie. You know, Everybody Loves Mandy Lane. She was so fucking hot in that movie.
Yeah.
She was young. She was like 20 years old, but she was fucking hot, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Very good looking young lady.
Yeah, right.
Nut though. She's a fucking.
Oh, she's nuts. So is Ariana Grande, and I'd like to fucking pop her in a little tiny,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
tiny little, that little can. She wants to get a guy. Ariana Grande said she wants a guy. She wants to pay a guy to actually carry her because she doesn't feel like walking. So like a guy like giving her like
There you
piggybacks,
go.
all, you know.
You
Oh,
can do
dude.
that.
I told her I'll be your doormat. You know what I'm saying? You could, you know, if there's a puddle, I'll lay it like this, and you can walk across me.
Oh, it's like a sub dom kind of thing almost.
Oh, I love skinny little. Whoo, forget about it.
She's a little sweet thing. On a side note, I don't want to blow too much smoke, but I love your humor, Greg. You never take it so seriously. I always found you funny. I really get the sense you couldn't care less. And Joe, thanks for these.
Thank
streams.
you.
Thank you, King
Thank you.
Dale.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Greg and I are both responsible for these streams. It's a Greg and Joe show.
Yeah, we're having fun, man. We love you guys. If it wasn't for you guys,
we
we'd
do
do this
the
for you
long
guys.
shows. We
Otherwise,
fucking-
me and Joe be sitting talking to ourselves.
yeah. Corey, there he is. What's up, Corey Hanks? How you doing
Corey.
today, buddy? I saw a video on RX where Mr. G really blew up on Lenny. Supposedly he didn't want to have an MMA fight. That is
Corey, you're
Oh.
like 5, maybe 6, 7 years. That's even before
Lenny's
COVID. I
dead.
think.
I don't know.
Lenny passed away, and that
Yeah,
was like 6 or 7 years ago, maybe
Corey
longer.
might not be in the piss as they call it, you know, in the Genova verse. But yeah, I think it was kind of more of a goof thing with Mr. G and Lenny.
It was. They became buddies. As a matter of fact, George used to go
Yeah.
see him in the hospital.
Yeah.
He was in the hospital. Yeah, do you know how old that is? I'm telling you, it's about
That's a
7
while
years
ago.
ago. It was way before COVID, like 2-3 years before
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was more of a just, you know.
Yeah, they were
thing.
goofing around.
Yeah.
George, they were buddies at the end there.
Yeah. On the adult contact topic, Ted Bundy,
Yeah.
he could have been Bendy, as you all know, ended the lives of several women who said he was addicted to adult content, and that actually what caused him more or less to do. What do you think of me too? Ted
Listen.
Bundy was a fucking brilliant fucking madman. And he could have picked a better car than a Volkswagen, right?
Yeah, but everybody's got an excuse why they fucking are an asshole, or do fucked up shit. Oh, I was on drugs. Oh, I when I was in fucking locked up in jail, I didn't sit around and go, it's because I was taking steroids and I wasn't thinking right. You know what I mean? No. I was an asshole.
I'm innocent.
I was an asshole. I told the judge, basically, I'm an asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the judge liked me. They wanted to fucking bury me. The judge like, I'm not giving him any of that shit. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? He was very good to me. But these guys like Ted Bundy, oh, it was the porn. Who doesn't watch porn, Joe? Are we all killing people?
Guy in the world, and most women, and they don't admit to it, but most women do as well. Every guy does. I don't give a fuck if you're fucking 5 years old. If you can get your hands on a fucking Playboy magazine, right? When you're a little
Back
kid,
in the day, that was hard. We got stuck with Playboy.
yeah.
We got like you young guys today, guy. I mean, I didn't know I have no Hamster and all this other, Hamster and sex, whatever, all those. I don't even know the sites, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, OnlyFans. You fucking guys got it good, but you can't go blaming your porn addiction for. I just started killing people because I had a porn addiction. Get the fuck out of here! You kill people because you were an asshole. When you were a kid, you were an asshole. You know what I'm saying? And you just grew up to be a bigger asshole. I used to say I don't believe that any kids are ever born bad. That something happens that makes them. That's bullshit. There are little kids that are evil. You know what I'm saying? You hear they try to kill their little brother, little sister from when they're 2. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just telling you.
Babies that fucking,
You're born an asshole. Just say I was listening.
Ted Bundy was a fucking maniac, and if he wanted to put his fucking wits to good use, he could have been a really successful fucking dude. He was just a fucking bad guy,
But it had nothing to do with porn. It had nothing to do with everybody watches porn. There's no sense. And everybody be killing people. This is stupid.
If fucking porn addiction made you kill people, I'd have a fucking lot of bodies under my belt.
You know what else?
I don't have any that I'm aware of.
It goes to the thing with Chris Benoit. Remember? Oh, it was the steroids. No, it wasn't all the headbeds he took. Nobody liked him. He was an asshole. He used to fight with, he was a scumbag. He used to fight with all the other guys for legit. You know what I'm saying? He was a bad dude. He was a tough guy. But the thing is, he would take all kinds of drugs, head drugs, and they were, he took steroids and made him aggressive. He was aggressive way before that. If you take steroids and you're an asshole, all it does is make you a bigger asshole. That's all it does.
He did have the CTE, so all of these things added to what he probably would have done anyway. He just did it in a real wacky way, the way he did it.
Should have just killed himself. You don't kill the kid. Don't kill a kid.
Oh my God! And the kid was like
a kid. And the kid idolized him too. What is horrible? What a horrible
motherfucker, man. Yeah, that's a name. Jerry Guns, what's up, guys? What's up, Jerry?
Hey, what's up?
Yes, a stronzata tutti. The fucking government, extra taxes because of their mistake. The other day I read some bootlicker talking about how the government owns the AIR, the fucking AIR. And I was like, go fuck yourself, bootlicker. Now, the AIR, is that, help me out, who I should know what that is.
Air?
Air. They own the air. No, but it means something. I think it's a world thing, not just, a specific. There should be minimal government, state of yes, out of my goddamn life. I pay a few taxes and stuff and not be criminal. Show the other stuff. Fuck off, bitches. You know what it is? The fucking, the government is the biggest fucking organized crime fucking group out there.
Oh, yeah. You gotta be kidding me.
Since the fucking King days, Hey, it is Nick. Nick, he sent
Hey, Nick, what's going on?
Dude, this kid fucking pitched 7 innings. They won the championship. Remember, he was telling us he was pitching. He threw 111 pitches, and they won. And he was I would say he's the star of the game.
Nice. 111 pitches, Nick. Nick, if you were in the major leagues, they'd fucking you wouldn't be able to pitch, and they'd want to walk on with ice and fucking this high.
So Discord would be awesome. I'm something to have me. I'm going to make one. I'll help you. Thank you, Nick. I might need help because I have no idea what the fuck it is.
I've never heard of it.
I'm busy with work and everything. Just point me in the right direction, and I'm pretty good. I can usually, once I get a couple over the first hump, But yes, please, Nick. I would be very, very happy with that. Thank you, my friend. Stufa, there's my buddy from England. How much would you charge to endorse Team Tummy Pancakes for the first cum-based supplement plan? Imagine that. Instead of getting protein pancakes, Greg, you can get tummy pancakes.
Right
And
here.
it's dozen.
I think these might be made with some fucking shpakim.
Tummy pancakes. If you just keep some tissues by the bed, and your girl will not suffer from tummy pancakes in the morning.
Do you eat your own tummy pancakes after it's your own shpakim?
Oh, that
I'm
is
asking the guy.
Yeah, okay, it's a little frothy on there. Yo, fellas. Dizzy, what's up with you, motherfucker?
What's up, brother?
Jim K, good afternoon, Greg, Joe, and Go and Oh, dude, I'm fucking retarded. Good afternoon to you, James. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm having trouble clicking. I don't know my mouse. I don't know what's wrong with it. Do you think Trevor is scared of you now? So, Trevor and I were like, we couldn't be more courteous to each other. And he was actually even saying he's going to do snippet stuff and record things to make it easier for us. I think he realized that, it was a stupid thing. I don't think he's scared of me. I didn't want him to be scared. I just wanted to want us to
Do his job.
I want us to work together. And this is fucking business. This isn't personal. He didn't hit on my wife or daughter or my son if he's a gay guy. This is fucking business. If the show sounds like shit, I'm not going to get sponsors on it. I want to make fucking money. I'm not doing this for fucking fun. So right. I think whatever it was, I'm hoping we're past it, and I'll just leave it at that. Hey, listen, the guy's an older guy. I gotta respect him for being, an older guy. I'm outside listening, washing the Humvee. How's the weather over there in the?
I gotta find out if that's the real league. These guys are fucking around.
I was outside with the dog. I was freezing my fucking balls off.
I don't think he's driving a Humvee right now. Lucia, Lee's not driving a Humvee. What does Lee say he was driving? I know he's got so many cars. I don't know which one he's driving.
Maybe he works at a car wash. I don't know. Just fucking with you, Lee. Guys, I fell in love with a stripper, and it was the biggest mistake. Don't you ever. You don't stop thinking about her when she's working.
Don't you ever call that a mistake. That's not a mistake.
Greg may have taken one to his fucking prom and a Twisted Sister concert, but he knew not to fucking fall in love and marry her. Like you said,
I certainly did. You know what's funny? The Twisted Sister that was bad. That was bad. But that was in a bar. They used to work bars. This is before they were famous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a famous place that they played at.
Yup, Gemini too, New York Town. Yup,
Gemini. Yep,
very big club.
Like the Lemoore in Brooklyn. The Gemini was like the Lemoore.
Right. Yeah, I remember even hearing commercials for Lemoore.
Yeah.
So
Lemoore, the rock capital of Brooklyn. Oh, we loved it.
Remember those days?
Like gods in there, though, bro. We loved to go see them there.
All those guys, a lot of them play. I mean, Aerosmith, a lot of them before as they made up. Remember, I'm from the '70s, so they started out in bars. Aerosmith's a local band, bro. They're from York,
they are local.
Yonkers.
Yes.
The guitar player's sister lives 2 houses down here from me.
Joe, what's his
whatever
name?
his name is, the fucking lead guitar. His sister lives 2 houses down. Yeah, across the street and 2 houses down she lives. So if you come to my house, Joe, if you come to my house, it's the 3rd house on my street on the right. I'm the 6th house on the left, but she's the 3rd house on the right. That's his sister, and he goes there a lot. I don't see him, but I know he still goes there. My neighbors all see him.
That's great, man. Fucking legend. He's a fucking legend, Joe.
Dude, I love Aerosmith.
Yeah, great band, man. Joe and Greg, boxing question, if it's okay. Who do you believe hit harder, George Foreman or Ernie Shavers? Ernie Shavers was a fucking hell of a fucking fighter and a very underrated one.
That's tough.
But I think George Foreman, because of the titles he had and the 2 completely different careers. I mean, this guy left the game, became a preacher, and in 10, 15 years, came back and then won the title again. Now, I don't know how clean the sport is, But yeah, Shavers was a fucking great fighter. But Foreman, even at one of his last fights when he fought, they had the geezers at Caesars in Atlantic City with the Great White Dope. Fucking what's his name? Who's the tall white guy, the Irish guy from New York, or Boston?
Jerry Cooney.
Cooney. When Foreman hit Cooney with an uppercut and then fucking came down with a combo on top of his head, and he just collapsed him. And that was Foreman 46.
I mean, Foreman, I think it's a tough thing because I think they hit differently. Like it's in a different way. I think that George Foreman might have had more power. Shavers had more stinging power, according to like Ali. Ali said, Ernie Shavers hit him the hardest. But I think though that Foreman really wasn't able to unload on Ali. It's the whole thing. But I'm just saying, George Foreman was a fucking. You can't go wrong with it. And I like George Foreman was the most likable guy. Who didn't like George Foreman?
Jericho. Yeah, he's all the commercials and shit. My son's George, and George. I mean, come on.
Didn't he have like fucking 5 daughters in a row, like Georgianne, Georgette, Georgine?
All those kids were George or derivative of the name George. Question, Dale Clark. I don't know how old you are, but that's like a question of guys and me and Greg's age group for those fighters. So you might just be an historian like young Nick. Young Nick knows about all of these fucking fighters, even though he's only a young man, less than 30. Hey, Greg, I have to ask you, put on the jazz voice. Are you familiar with Kingdom Supplement for all your needs? It's the best Kingdom Supplement. Oh, now. He's joking about
I thought it was legitimate Kingdom Supplements.
Yeah, no, it's the Monday show. James Harden. That doesn't look like James Harden. He's black and has a beard. That intro song is the greatest tribute to New York Town's ever heard. And a fucking Dutch Denmarkian who is part Italian from his DNA test is the one that made it. Mr. Siadic, Hugo de Claus, right here.
Our intro song. Okay, I was trying to figure out.
That is a very, very good
song. He did an I love that song. He did a great job.
I still got to work on the second version of it for the outro. And then he gave me those Italian songs. I got a lot of things I got to fucking get to and do. Porn causes you to do vile shit. Oh, porn. Okay. I thought you were talking about the corn that Greg gave to the guy in prison. Fucked up in the head to blame porn. This Dale guy has some interesting ones. Oh, wow. King Dale Clark. Yes, King Dale Clark has some really good scenarios. Bundy said violent porn is what set him. Violent points set him off. Phony.
Bullshit.
Violent porn set him off. No, he was a murderer. He was a sick bastard.
He was like that when he was young. Nobody fucking just watches
it as an excuse. This porn.
It's all bullshit. He was a piece of shit as a young guy and stuff. A lot of those guys start out by like hurting their own dog. You know what I mean? Hurting their own cat, killing like little animals and shit. Yeah. You know? He's a fucking Momo, that guy. Everybody has an excuse. Everybody, you go to jail, all you hear is excuse. Nobody belongs in jail. Not one person. Yeah. Every one of them. They could have killed 30 people. They'd be like, well, they all wanted me to do it or whatever. I was just going like this in the air with the knife and they stepped in front of it. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean? You know? They don't give a fuck.
I was joining a circus. I was throwing knives.
They all got, even that poor girl that got killed on the bus or whatever it was. You remember that fucking savage that killed that really hot fucking Ukrainian chick?
My God. Yeah. Over the summer.
They're trying to give him excuses. Well, he was on meds and bullshit.
Fuck him.
People taking that shit and nobody's fucking psycho and,
I hope he gets a Jeffrey Dahmer fucking prison ending the way Dahmer did, with the fucking stomp with the mop handle crushing.
It's ridiculous, though. It's ridiculous.
The word CTE reminds me of Phil Baroni, the guy who lost his girlfriend in Mexico thing.
That's another one.
The fact, absolutely. So he fucked his girlfriend after he killed her. Phil Baroni.
That's a bad fucking dude. But he's, you could see it in his eyes. I have a few friends that are like that. That the one that when I was down by Yankee Stadium, and the guy that tried to kill me. My friend that's an ex-New York City cop. He's like that. You look in his eyes, and you can see that there's a screw loose there. Like you can see. You ever notice, Joe, when you got some crazy bastards, you can just look in their eyes and you can see it that and their mood. They can be like this 1 minute, and the next minute they're quiet and like fucking looking around and then looking at you like kind of fucking like, dude, would you have a bad dream?
Sometimes you see guys at the gym, you're like, "Fuck, is this guy doing?" He's just like,
you could tell when a guy's got a screw loose, even if you say hello to him. Sometimes they won't.
Yeah, hey, how you doing, bro?
I won't talk to you. What's up? Or then the next day they might talk your ear off. Yeah, man, what's going on? And 1 minute they could be smiling.
And on their meds. They're on their meds. You can see two totally different people. If you got some wackadoo that goes to I'm using the gym as an example. It could be any, you work wherever, you fucking block, anything. You know when the guy is on meds and when he doesn't fucking take them, and he's completely fucking different.
But you know what's funny, Joe? When you watch some of those things like a Baroni, there's a few guys like that though. Okay, when they're in MMA and they're like, let's say they knock a guy out, right? And they're on top of him, and the referee's got to pull him, and they're still trying to hit him, and he's kicking him and shit. And you figure, if that was a street fight, and there's no referee to break that up, you'd probably kill the guy with his bare hands. You know that, right?
Yeah. You get him fucking good enough.
There's guys who don't stop. You have to actually rip them off the guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's, in a sport, it's so fucking, you're such a douche doing that. Because usually as soon as the ref comes in, now the guy's celebrating, that's like the sportsman. It's the fight.
Right.
I won. But the one, I know exactly what you mean. They try to get those fucking
there's actually a few guys like that. And there's actually videos that indicate how these guys, they're so psycho that even after they fucking pull them off and they go back to their corner, they'll turn around, they'll be talking to a guy, and then they'll see something, and then they'll start yelling like this. And then they try to get back over to the other corner to fight the guy's manager. And and you're like, dude, relax. He was like that.
Yeah. That's why he's.
I remember he was going to kick Craig Titus's ass once. I was there.
Okay.
And he was saying, I'll smack the yellow off your fucking teeth. He was telling, Titus was like, I ain't afraid, but listen, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to go there. It's not going to get it wouldn't have went well for him. Baroni would have fucking ate him like a
bastard. He was a sick, tough bastard, but he knew which bear not.
And he knew which families to be around, Joseph. You know what I'm talking about? The guineas, you know what I mean?
Known as this.
It
doesn't say some air, oxygen, some liquids coming from the. Oh, okay. It's some kind of green thing. Air, something, oxygen.
What's that?
It's the AIR thing. It's some kind of fucking. It's some kind of organization or something that tries to say that the fucking world is ending in 10 years. It's going to be underwater.
Come on, we've been hearing that. Remember 2012? That shit was supposed to happen. All this shit.
In the 80s, fucking that douchebag Gore was saying in the 80s, Florida's going to be underwater in 10 years.
Yeah, that's why Obama bought like fucking property right there on the ocean, so his fucking house can get flooded and they can go drown. It's all bullshit, bro. You
see where they buy property, there's nothing's going on.
You don't hear too much about that anymore. It went from from global warming to climate change.
Yeah,
right, because it's no global warming, because it's not true.
Yeah, then they would try to say, look at the snow, it's snowing in April.
But that's called growing pains of the earth, bro. There was a time where this was just a giant rock and there were hurricanes everywhere. There was it's growing pain. You're not going to stop that. Human beings cannot stop. I hate when people say, they can't just make it rain. Today they have the technology. They're not going to make a fucking rainstorm. They can seed clouds and shit. Like, yeah, I get it.
And they've done that in war, too. They've done shit in times of war to fuck with the
but they can't they're not going to create a tsunami or fucking, the only way you can do this is let a nuclear explosion go off under the ocean. You'll create one. But they're not doing like earthquakes and all. That's God. That's Mother Nature, bro. That's been happening. If Mother Nature wanted, she could go like this. We'd be all gone. We'd be like the dinosaurs. some fucking creature will find us like this, open up a rock, and there's like Joe's face like this and my face like that, you know. You know what I'm saying? A petrified MSN magazine. Like, look at this. This is from 4 million years ago. Look, they were bodybuilders. But you know, some
what's
creature.
one of your favorite commercials that I've heard you say before? It's not nice to fool with
Mother Nature.
There you go. Yeah, I know. You've said it before. I know you like that.
It's not nice to fool with Mother Nature stuff.
That was fucking funny, that one.
All they have to do is, all God has to do is say, you know what, a little solar flare, a little fucking, you know, let a little comet fucking, you know, let one of them like asteroids just come here, hit this and hit. You'd be shocked. You'd be fucking shocked what it would do to this earth. And all these people think we can control the climate. Oh, there's an earthquake. You know, they're almost as bad as Candace Owens, but everything's a fucking, you know, oh, Charlie Kirk was killed because his wife wanted him dead. And all. Oh, stop that shit.
I used to be a fan.
She lost me.
Completely fucking nuts.
Dude, she's nuts. Oh,
and
my God.
Who's also losing me now? Carson Tucker.
Yeah, both of them. I don't know what happened.
Tucker. Him and her are like this now.
Yeah, well, that's because neither one of them could get a gig on TV at all. When's the last time you saw her or Carlson on TV? Nobody wants to interview him. Nobody wants to.
Money from Twitter, though.
Oh, everything. Ben Shapiro's like the leader of the secret Jewish group that wants to fucking assassinate everybody and take over the world. And stop it.
I don't know if I'm a right-wing Republican anymore, because if that's what's considered a right-wing Republican, Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, I'm not that. I don't know what I am.
Joe, you know what's funny? I think you're gonna agree with me, because I think this is what you are, because this is what I am. Okay. Now I consider myself a Republican conservative, okay? But I'm also Catholic. Now follow what I'm gonna say to you. I don't sit there and go to church every day because I don't fucking believe that. I believe most priests are fucking evil and bullshit. I think the Pope is one of the most evil people on the planet. Okay, you know, you got to remember I mean, some of you guys, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Okay, I'm spiritual. Look, I wear rosary beads. I deal with God my way. I don't need no fucking priest to tell me how to deal with it. I talk to God every day. I say prayers every day. Here's my rosary beads. I pray to the Mother Mary, the whole bit. Now, same thing with Republican. A Republican just happens to be who I kind of like, okay, I'm on that side of the fence. But I'm not really a Republican. Because I have some liberal views too. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you're gay. Two guys want to get married. I don't give a fuck. Don't push it on me. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit your skin color. Okay, there's Italians who I fucking hate. It doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? I don't look at it like, you know, I have to live the Republican way or the conservative way. I feel the church is one of the most evil fucking places. Remember the old saying, where God builds a church, the devil builds a house right next door? My friend who was a priest, and he died, by the way, he was a bishop, and he was a bodybuilder too. But he used to say to me, you know, I've been to the Vatican, and you don't know, the minute you walk in, you can sense evil as well as good. It's bad. And I believe that. So what I'm trying to say to you is, Catholicism and Republican, it's just a group I kind of like belong.
You identify with them, but not totally on every point.
Right. I don't sit there and read the Bible. I don't know if the Bible's accurate. There's so many fucking like stories in there that are not accurate. You know, God was born in a manger. God was born in a cave. You know, Jesus born in a manger, born in a cave. There were, you know, the wise men. There were no wise men. You know what I'm saying? You know, one turn one cheek, and then any other. You know, if somebody takes your slave, kill their slave, whatever. Okay, but what I'm saying is, I believe in the power of the Bible. I believe that other people have changed their life just because they believed in the Bible, because they needed that to get their head straight. Okay, that's all I believe. But I don't. I'm a realistic person, and you know, I do believe that, like, I'm on that side of the fence, Joe, and I think you're similar. I think I mean, do you give a fuck if you're two neighbors and you could be friends with them? If one of your friends said, Joe, I'm gay, and, you know, I'm marrying my boyfriend.
Dude, I got a lesbian across the street from me. I don't give a fuck. We talk.
Right. You talk, you're friends with them.
She's a complete left-wing liberal. We don't talk politics.
Right.
She loves us, so we talk about the mess. When her dad was alive, he lived there. I was buddies with him. She's from Queens, you know, Guinea from Queens. So I don't give a fuck who she fucking dates.
Same thing with me.
Yeah.
Same thing with me.
She's been there for 20 years now. You know, and I don't even care about her politics. I see her this morning. I was, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Me too. I don't care what. I have friends that are fucking staunch liberals and shit.
They're
But
not
I'm
gonna
just-
bother you with that shit if they're into that. That's their thing.
No, but
Not-
that's what I'm saying though. I just that's the team I kind of fucking root for, but I'm not really, like I'm not really a Republican. I'm my own fucking entity. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was to run for office, I would run under the Republican flag. But I have, I sympathize with some of the left, like certain views that they have. I feel the same way. I don't give two shits if you're gay, the whole transgender thing, obviously I've popped a few in a can. But the thing is that what you guys see is that shit and what's legitimate. It's not, some fucking fat guy would be I'm a woman. You know what I mean? Like, that's bullshit. And I don't believe in that shit that you could just identify and that's what you are. There's a real deal, but it's mental and it's a rare thing. Like the fucking, it's not normal. Okay. But what I'm saying is I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody does. As long as it doesn't, if you want to be a lizard man, put fucking horns here and cut your tongue and fucking tattoo your face like a lizard. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
That's you.
I don't. I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck.
Right. So I'm just saying.
You're like me. You subscribe to the party.
Thank you. That's the best.
There's a choice. You got to make. So I don't want to say I'm independent because that's a cop out. You want which one or the other. So I lean more right.
100%.
Things within the and maybe a lot of the old left-wing Democrats are looking at this democratic socialists and going, "What the fuck is that?" Just like I'm looking at this Tucker Carlson shit and going, I'm not into this guy anymore. And I used to watch him every night on fucking TV.
Same thing with me. I loved Candace Owens. I think she's nuts now.
She used to be. I thought she was a possible presidential candidate.
You know what? I used to say if I was going to be a woman, I would have voted for her. I used to say that.
She would have had 2 boxes checked, right? The obvious ones.
Right.
And she was very popular, very well spoken, very articulate, very intelligent. And then all of a sudden she got completely one off the fucking.
You know what I think it is? When you're irrelevant, you're no longer doing TV interviews. You're kind of Sunday's news on Monday. You have to say outrageous stuff in order to get these kooks. Like George Bush blew up the Twin Towers. What about Building 7? You know what I mean? Dude, let me tell you something. If somebody dropped a bomb on my house from up there, okay, you can guarantee the house next door would be fucked up too because it goes like that. I'm not even going to get into that. But I don't like all the conspiracy nuts and shit like that. They find that guy didn't kill Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's friends were in on it. They found like 4 Jewish fucking
guy behind him. He was giving hand signals. Remember the third base coach behind him?
Oh yeah. Oh please.
Bunt.
It's all bullshit. Did you see the guy in the background? He was picking his nose like this. You know what I say? I said no. He was Italian. You know what this is? An Italian. This is the Italian handkerchief right there. Joe, what self-respecting?
The ball scratcher.
Joe, what self-respecting Italian with a big nose doesn't pick his nose?
You have to. There's so much going on up there.
Right. We don't do the pinky shit like that. You do the fucking finger right up there.
Curve. You can get into this part on the interior. The 2
This is the Italian handkerchief. That's what this is. So if you see an Italian guy go to you, hey. You understand? This is the Italian handkerchief right here. Anyway, that's all I'm trying to say. Is Joe, you put it perfectly. I subscribe to that because that's kind of
one or the other.
Right. Yeah. I don't give 2 fucks. 2 fucks. Even with the religion. With the religion, I'm a devout. I'm very spiritual. You know what I mean? I pray all the time. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. But I don't believe the Catholic shit. All that stuff. Like I got to sit.
A little too much for me.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. And I believe most priests are fucking just evil bastards.
Yeah, well, look,
it's a hiding place. It's a hiding spot. That's just my opinion.
And the ones that got caught, how many have? So,
Joe, when you were a kid, when your mom or dad were a kid, did any of them go to a Catholic school?
My father.
Okay, did he ever tell you how the nuns used to be
in Brooklyn? He went.
Okay, my mother too. My mother went to St. Barnabas in the Bronx. Dude, how many times did they get their asses kicked by nuns and shit like that?
All the time.
The nuns would fucking hit you with rulers and beat the shit out of you and punch the shit out of you.
My father was born in 29. So we're talking about the 30s and early 40s. They had full authority to beat the piss out of the students.
Yeah, my father was born a year before yours. Mine was 28. But I'm saying, so they were at school the same time. Trust me.
Get out of them. Yeah.
If you scratch your, and you know what's funny? If a priest said something, you listen. Especially Italian families. Your sons. And it didn't matter. You could do nothing. And if the priest said you did it, your mother beat the shit out of you and everything like that because they took the. Dude, you know how many people the Pope and back in the Middle Ages in the 1300s, shit, they would put you to death. They used to put people to death.
The Pope was the fucking beyond the king. He was, well, the Pope's the one that started the Crusades.
Right? Even look, it goes back even to the Jews.
It is what it is. They can't change it. That's
The grand poobah of fucking the grand poobah of the Jews. What the hell you call that shit? The rabbis. The grand poobah rabbis, the one who fucking said, no, Jesus has got to die on the cross. You know what I mean? He's the one. You know what I mean? Pontius Pilate was like, dude, I really don't want to do this shit. You know, because his wife Claudia was like, really big. But whatever. I'm just saying. I agree. Do you put it perfect? I subscribe. That's the best way to be. I subscribe that way. But I
deviate for certain aspects and details within that.
Right, but I'm not staunch any of that shit.
Yeah,
I feel like I know people who are religious, go to church every week and go to go to mass and do the But I can guarantee you, I'm way more spiritual than him because I talk with God and I'm a realist. I tell God, I know I'm a fuck up. You know what I mean? I don't use those words because I can't curse. But you know what I'm saying? Like I pray. I have rosary beads. I wear. Look, they're so worn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got to tape the thing on the bottom. But I wear them.
But you wear them. That's all that matters. Yeah. No, that's good.
I'll shut up, guys.
Also, stuff. No, shut up. This is our show. This is the whole point. Stuff, also stuff about how it's illegal to collect rainwater in your own fucking property. Get the fuck out. It's a big pet peeve of mine because they wanted to reach the ground and feed the dirt. They want to feed the plants, I guess.
Boog, I love you, brother, but you got to get the fuck out. I know. I never understood. Like I was watching this movie last night. I forgot what the name was, and there's all ghetto people in there, and they're like, "Yo, this is a fucking hood, bro. Yo, the 315, and I love this. My homes pops. You know what I mean?" And I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of there. What do you like about that? The houses are right next to each other. There's savages shooting each other out in the street. And you're acting like, dude, I'm living in fucking Eden. You know what I mean? Like if you don't, I mean, I understand it's your home. But bro, it's wrong. It's like it's almost like a fucking I'm starving, but there's the fucking, there's rancid meat on the table. Do I still eat that shit because I'm starving?
Yeah. But he's in a bad spot because it's like that's his home country.
I understand,
but to leave it's a big step, man. I see his quandary. I pity it. I want him to fucking be happy over there.
Then go live in the mountains like fucking Jeremiah Johnson or something. Where they can't when you're near the big cities, they're going to be Democratic. They're going to be like you can't fucking drink rainwater and shit. Like that's ridiculous. You can't drink rainwater. I mean, or you can't catch water. And I mean, after a while, hold your breath. You can only take 2 breaths, then you hold your breath.
Yeah, enough of you trying to control every fucking moment of my new existence. King Dale Clark, Greg and Joe. Many people believe Jason Genova genuinely has a disability. Others say he's putting it on and intact the genius troll so he doesn't have a disability. Would you ever train with the piss lord as he is known? I do believe I've hung out with Jason in person more than a few times. I do believe he does have autism.
Oh, hell yeah.
He is a little slick with it and he uses it to his advantage sometimes. But there definitely is something going on with him. And even his own mother told me that.
Oh yeah, he's gotten in trouble with his own family because I think he's an innocent kid. Joe and I interviewed him and stuff like that. Yeah. He's a nice boy. He's a nice boy.
But he's very manipulated. He's
speaking of piss lord. 1 second. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he's better off, Dale, away the way he is now, away from social media, because he would let it get to him when people would fuck with him, and now he's feeding the beast, and the trolls are just gonna keep going and going, and the more mad he got, and he would call me all the fucking time. And I would tell him, just ignore it, Jason. But I can't. I said, yes, you can. You don't. The minute you comment, you're going to get 20 comments back. I never worked out with him, but he's a pretty strong kid, at least from the videos in the gym. I'd work out with him. Yeah, why not? I mean, I took him out to lunch, took him out to dinner, took him out for ice cream, basically wiping his mouth with him dripping. Again, a nice kid, but the neediness got to me sometimes because my fucking phone going off all fucking day.
I remember back in the day him calling you up back when you and I used to do the show
all the
long
time.
time. I remember you telling me, "Oh, he's listen."
I loved
he's-
him, but he was just too. I can't deal.
but
I
he's
don't
somebody.
have the fucking patience for just this constant ring, 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 and then question mark, text. I'm
He's
trying to
somebody
call
though
you.
that they took advantage of, Joe. Same thing with Lenny. I saw a video where they brought Lenny in with a tranny, and it was nasty looking. Fucking, I don't want to,
Oh, the one on Pornhub.
yeah. And he
Yeah.
was, he was in there like, do this to her, do that, and
He was
And
blowing.
yeah, I know that. And but they videotaped it. They put it. But your mom, they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. They're putting that up. They get hits, and it's just. I just felt like a lot of these guys are using these guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? They use them. I think that Jason Genova was
Trolls
being
are
used.
using him even more with the comments to keep the.
Right. They
That's
like
why I tell them to ignore them. I'm like, post the video. You don't have to answer every comment if they're being dicks.
don't read the comments.
Oh, let's. Lee is saying he sent you a pic.
Lucia, did Lee pre-send me anything? Check my phone.
Maybe he sent you a pic of his the Humvee.
Maybe, yeah.
Hummer.
He has a bunch of cars, Lee. I know that. He's got a Camaro and stuff. I don't know all the cars he has. Maybe he still has a Hummer. I know what? Oh, he did. So it was Lee. Lee,
That
I'm
is
sorry.
cool.
You know what it is? I tell him he doesn't understand it. There's people using his name, even on other shows we've been on.
Oh yeah. No,
You
but
know,
I remember that account. Unless somehow they got the exact same fucking thing.
He just sent me that.
Here's the Hummer.
There it is.
There's Lee doing his salute.
All right, tell him my show. Tell him I didn't know. Lucia, text him back. Tell him I didn't know. I can't tell you. I just looking out for him. Lou. Mira. Tell him I'm just looking out for him. Mira. That's it.
Thanks for answering. I agree. You get the sense. Oh wow, I'm behind on comments. My favorite. I should just have a fucking little button, right? I'm behind on comments. You get the sense Foreman had more bullish strength, but Shavers to me actually had better technique with speed, more snapping power with George stronger. He also had a good reach, Foreman. He was a lanky guy.
He was a big guy. When I was younger, George Foreman, I remember in the early 1970s, 72, 73, he was considered the Mike Tyson of that era. He was undefeated until he lost that fight to Ali. Nobody thought that Ali had a chance because he was Mike Tyson at that time. Anybody Foreman hit, he would knock him out. He lifted Joe Frazier up off the ground with a shot.
Yeah. And that's how Tyson got the belt, right? He beat him for the belt.
Yeah. And Joe Frazier was no joke.
No. Ali and Frazier, some of the greatest fights ever.
Yeah.
The two of them. What's up, boys? Greg, my man, great show. Thank you. John S. Saldi. What up, John?
That's John Saldi, my boy. Yes, John. What are you doing, brother? I hope all's well with you. I hope you're feeling better.
Hope you're not in Poland.
No, John's one of us. He's over here.
I made a very, very bad joke there.
Oh, I didn't.
And John's
he's on a train. John's a good man. John, what's up, my
what
brother?
up, John? Come si chiama?
That's Phil
Hey,
Baroni.
Phil Baroni, total psycho, former MMA fighter. I think Dave was friends with him. He's in prison currently. Thank God. Yes.
I liked Phil Baroni, but it just, he was crazy.
He was crazy, yeah. Greg, I'll see you and Joe tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Bud.
Okay, Joe. Johnny, thank you. Yeah. He's one of our guys.
Hey, where am I going tomorrow night?
John Salty's one of my guys.
Siadic, whoever's talking about porn doing that, same in the 50s when housewives told their kids they would go blind from pulling it. Yes, that used to be the thing in the old days. Remember, if you jerk
Joe,
off,
is that why my eyesight's fucked?
That's why Greg always does this. Oh, I love that. Talk about seeing someone's eyes and knowing the guy ain't all there. There's Venezuelan boxer who's no longer here, 27-0 all KO wins them. Edwin Valero, you got to check him out. Unreal intensity. He took his wife's life and ended his afterwards. Wow, imagine being 27-0 in boxing and you do something fucking stupid like that. It's like
they're just nuts,
Yeah, just fucking that took over. You know, I made a video about Valero on my channel. He was known for his relentless work ethic and Jim became his interest situations out of the. Yeah, obviously that the evil took over.
There's been a few guys like that. There's that guy from England too. I know he's in prison. I forgot his name. Was it Lee something? Whatever. He was fucking insane.
Yeah,
Insane. In the UFC, I think he was undefeated. He was nuts too.
shame, man. Get help, take your pills, and fucking use your time in the fucking gym. Fun, no mod, spam risk. Dude,
That's Phil
again,
Baroni from jail. He's calling you up.
Baroni, yeah. Oh my God,
Right,
it's
get
not
out
an
of here,
organization. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's not an organization. All right, I'm wrong then. Some government bootlegger talking about owning the air. Oh, they actually own the air. They're just private people that own the air. Government can tell their own.
Oh, I've heard
air
stupid shit like that. You're breathing my fucking air. Here, have it back. Here, back. I don't want it. It's rotten.
Have the bonus. Greg's 100% with you on the religion thing. Yeah, I think it's a very common fucking opinion the way you explained it. You broke it down nice. It was a very easy way you said it. Gay people should be allowed to fall into the trap of marriage as much as heteros. Yeah, marriages and shit. Always had the legal contract. Ceremonies, one thing, I think, but the actual paper, the contract doesn't mean love. Looking at a cold 99-year-old husband. Yeah. The fucking Howard, I forget his name. Howard J. something. When she married.
Oh, yeah. Anna Nicole, yes. But who cares who anybody marries? Listen, if you want to marry your German Shepherd, as long as the German Shepherd's down with it, I don't give a fuck. To be honest with you, I don't care.
Consenting adult, yeah. You got to be careful of those crazies with the face tattoos.
Lee, sorry, brother. I'm only looking out for you. I never know. I saw you. I saw your text, man. I didn't know. You know what I mean? I'm only looking out because there's been people coming on here as you saying shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen to Candace Owens' voice. I wish she was saying like jerk off instructions to me. I would use that. But I don't want to hear her fucking talking about Israel and shit. I don't agree with the
Joe. You wish she was like what's her name in that movie? Hi, Brad. Dun. Remember what's her name when she coming up?
Oh, you know I always thought you were cute.
Girl, bro.
That's
Phoebe Cates. Oh, Phoebe Cates was the love of my life.
And he's like with the Captain Hook's fish and chip suit on. Anybody fucking talk anymore? Hey, rat, show them how you can swim underwater.
No, but you know what's funny? Now, Candace Owens, you know, when she talks, she puts like this and she gets really angry and flares her nostrils, and I'm like, and she gets mad. No, you're wrong. No, like that. And I'm like, holy fuck.
That's not a fucking journalist. You know, you've become a clown of your former, all the work you did to get that establishment and to be somebody that people actually listened to and looked up to.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when Trump lost the last election, I remember seeing something on it came up on my thing with what's that crazy bastard's name? I actually like him, but he's nuts. Fucking InfoWars. You know.
Oh yeah, he's funny. Yeah.
Right. But he had one of his Alex Jones. But he had one of his guys on there. I don't know if it was Will Willett or one. Maybe it's a wrong person, but he had one of those guys on there, and he had just talked to this general. It's a famous general, and he's like, but he fucking misinformation. He was like saying, "Well, I just got to tell you, I have news that that the army's going to get involved, and they're going to go in, and they're going to take Biden out, and all this other shit. You know, you have no idea." And the guy that he was talking to from InfoWars was like, "Oh my God, thank you. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys heard it here first. It's coming, baby. It's coming. They're taking him out. See, I told you it's illegitimate." They were doing that shit, right? And I'm sitting there going, holy fuck, what bullshit is that? And sure enough, 2 days came and there was no army taking Biden at it. And then these people believe this shit. When Candace Owens has all these, look, here's a text message from Joe Matarazzo saying that they knew for sure that 2 Israeli commandos were sitting up in the front. Bullshit.
I have a feeling that they're fucking doing it. And as soon as the cameras are off, they all start laughing.
Probably.
I think so.
I mean, somehow she gets receipts and finds all this information. Nobody else finds out. It's all,
Yeah,
it's
and it
all like,
never happened.
this is a government sheet. You know, that they're setting that guy up. Oh, no. Oh, meanwhile, they have videos and text messages. They have see the guy up on the roof climbing down. Oh, that's AI. You know, they have text messages. His father turned him in because he was
Yes.
going to kill himself, and he wanted. You know, the father said, "Listen, he did it. He used my father's gun. He used his
Well,
grandfather's
not
gun."
Brooks. That was the other, the Charlie guy. I'm
Yeah, the
thinking of.
Charlie Kirk guy.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
we're talking
mixing
about.
him up with the Trump guy. This is a good one. Hey, not all priests. You said all priests are fucking fucked
Oh
up.
shit! Lee.
Excellent. Great job, Lee.
That a boy, Lee.
She sounds like the female Gary Coleman, Candace Owens.
It's just bad.
This is Garrett.
But she's angry all the time, no matter what. If you question her, if somebody says, "Yeah, but Candace, what about this? What do you mean? What about this? What do you think? You think you know more than me?" And she's just getting
These
crazy.
Zionists. I'm like, you're done.
Oh God! Stop with that Zionist and this.
I can't.
The
it's not
secret-
entertaining to laugh at anymore. It's just
The underground Jewish organization that's get there. Oh,
Why did you take Synthol, Greg?
I don't know. Why did you take?
We're gonna go for 30 years.
I don't give a shit about that shit. You people keep asking me that stuff. I don't care. Think what you want.
I as a llama today. Llamas are kind of cool. I like them. I'll come and pet
You know what I like about it? Llamas are definitely fucking. They have llama a farm right here where I live. You know,
Yeah.
and my girlfriend was there, and they spit right out like this.
Yeah, they're fucking.
You know, they spit.
They're like ostriches.
You gotta
They're
watch
like that. Yeah,
you gotta watch. If you get too close to them, if you stare at them and they're in there chewing grass,
camels do that too. They spit. Yeah,
who does that?
camels also do that.
Yes, but I think a llama is somehow in that like family, isn't it? Like, aren't they in like a camel?
Be. Yeah, because
There's a whole
same shape, just different.
They have a farm of them here, and then they have this.
They're beautiful, but
called the Grange Fair. We get to see all these fucking. You go up to them and you look. If they look at you and they're chewing like fucking
Get
grass,
away.
you're like, if you stare at them and they stare right at you and they look in your eyes, also they'll be like that, and they're deadly accurate.
Yeah. Oh, they're fucking douchebags.
They're deadly accurate with that shit.
Oh man, they fucking hit you between the eyes.
It's like that fucking thing in Jurassic Park. Man.
Oh,
And the fucking guy, look at you, you little motherfucker, until it spit in his face.
Newman.
And he's like, you know.
I know, Greg, I've suffered here for almost 2 decades, but I have my dog here. When that's not the case, I'm gonna move where the grass is greener. Yeah, he's got a beautiful little dog.
I understand. Look, I get it. It'd be hard for me to move out of the United States. It would be hard because everywhere else sucks. That's the problem.
I want to go to Italy, but I'll be honest with you. If I did ever have the chance, there'd be a lot of things I missed about home. Of course.
Oh yeah, you know what the problem in Italy is too. They get a lot of, like, when there was COVID, they were like, okay, let's let the old people. They already fucking, you know, they lived their life, so let a lot of them die, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like they had a lot of that in northern Italy. You know what I mean?
The government things are better now, but they're still not.
You know why they're better? Because of Trump. Once Trump got in, a lot of people were like, okay, he's in, right? Okay, you know what I mean? Like other countries, that's why they're all like.
Once Georgia Maloney got in too, you know.
Yeah.
And her prime deputy is Matteo Salvini. Talking about beautiful neighbors turning into shitholes. The older people around me are dying, and the young white girls are buying up the houses and renting them out to guess who pays for it. Asia. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm mixing up. Hold on, Matt. Have a good show. Time to put my 12 hours while somebody has to pay for others. Time to go. Oh, okay. Thanks, bro. Yeah, they sell the house and then rent to fucking Skells, and then the neighborhood turns into a fucking shithole.
That all? I mean, it happens like where I'm from. I'm actually from the housing projects in the Bronx. I lived in a housing project when I was young, and you know, now it's fucking savages. You know?
Man, he wouldn't fucking make it.
It's really it's, you know, forget about it.
I barely refer to it as my home anymore. There's zero love left for the stump. I root against my own soccer team. I kind of fucking, you know how I am, Hoog. You know the way we talk on Instagram. I don't root for the fucking U.S. soccer team in the World Cup.
Oh, fuck them.
Especially the girls. I mean, the guys unfortunately got the fucking, you know, the fucking ricochet from the girls. I dislike the people in culture. I feel at home in Asia. He does enjoy where he was.
Bet you do.
He Greg's gonna keep fucking with him with that.
I'm sorry, Hugo. I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, he's just having fun.
Like you play with the lady boy. I'm playing with you. I'm kidding you.
Yeah, 12-hour shift. Oof. I think I'm the same way about my country as Joe is about the police force. Yeah, I have no association to it. I don't want to be associated with it. I don't even want to talk about, like, it's like that was just like, okay, then, and it's.
You know, it's like you dated this hot chick in high school, and now you see her, and she's like fat and out of shape, and she's disgusting, and you're like, dude. In high school, I fucking lived for that girl. She was the hottest thing. I wanted to marry her, and you know, like it's past. It's like you have no love for her anymore. You know what I mean?
Yep. In response to Greg, as a tummy pancake sports nutrition athlete, he's actually a sponsored athlete.
Okay.
Tummy pancake sports nutrition. I let them dry in the disdain of Uncle Winter's breath and peel them off like Elmer's glue.
Nice.
PVA glue UK. So even the UK and the US, we have the different glues. Excellent.
Nice.
Super, very well thought out. You are a poet, my friend. I got that sense. Genova's on the spectrum and uses sometimes of answers. I guess you can't blame him for.
Oh, he's definitely on the spectrum.
I think he's over. I think he's more than the spectrum, but not in a bad way. The kid has a job. He has a driver's license.
But there's a reason why his parents, because he was making a fool of himself, and I think his parents did the right thing.
I think I was saying it before. I think he's better off being off of social media.
What does he get out of doing this? I mean, what does he get?
Yeah, he became a big shot. You know,
but you know, Joe, if you have a little bit of mental illness, right? This can push you even more mentally ill. It's just like a kid who's kind of down and depressed, and then they get on here and they start getting bullied. It actually pushes them to try to, you know, off themselves. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like, I think that this is the worst thing for somebody who has, you know, depression or fucking, you know, or a little bit of, like, you know, a little bit on the spectrum, because it could push them the wrong way.
It could, yeah.
They don't understand.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He's a good kid. I like them, you know?
It's like the guys that do the fucking constant Synthol shit. I'm going to get Valentino. I'm going to get him.
Wow,
what a trailblazer you are. We're trying that shit. Hey, you take motor around. You know what I mean? Oh, wow, what a trailblazer that shit is. Oh, gee, tell me something I haven't heard 25 fucking years.
The Venezuelan boxer, maybe it was just me, but he looked like he had an aura. You could tell he was a maniac. He had a look about him. No, I mean, obviously it was accurate.
There's a lot of them like that, though. There's a bunch out there.
Yeah. Some of them, like they used to say that, I think it was, who was it, Tony Atlas, and Cuss used to not give Tyson his fucking, like, Zoloft before a fight. So he was, you know, hey, listen, you know, it worked. You know? Fucking 18-year-old kid, he was wrecking fucking guys 10 years older than him with all that experience on top of his.
That's the thing. But look at the Diaz brothers. You don't think that they're fucking nuts? I was watching Rampage Jackson the other day, and he was saying, bro, I've been out with those guys. You have no idea. If they're ready to fight 24 hours a day, no matter what happens, you open the door for them, they'll be like, yeah, why you open the door? I can open the door myself. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm opening the door for you. You know, a guy at a club. Yeah, but I figured I'd hold the door for you. You're Nate. Yeah, I can do that shit myself, motherfucker. You don't need to open the door for me. Don't look at me like I'll punch you in the face. And he was telling me, like, he was saying in the interview that he could, this guy, you know, when you're out with these guys, they want 24 hours, they're ready to fight. Like, you know, like that.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
look at that guy War Machine, too. You know what I mean? They're all nuts.
As long as they use it in the ring and not out of the ring, they're going to be, you know, good. George Foreman was ponderously slow in his comeback, but his timing was impeccable, very underrated. Yeah, I think he was kind of underrated. Obviously, I think he was kind of underrated in the first go around.
Yes,
you had so many big names between Ali, Frazier. I mean, it was the 70s was loaded with fucking Big John, Tate, Shavers. I mean, there was
oh my god,
division had so many fucking monsters in it that I think even though he was a title holder, he still kind of got overlooked in a way because people will always talk about Ali and Frazier. They forget about the Foreman sometimes. They'll think of the new Foreman. I use that, you know.
Right.
the comeback for him, and they sometimes don't even realize how big of a fighter this guy was way before that.
But I think the thing is also is that Foreman. I think he didn't know how to like market himself. He was yes, he was slow, okay, but those punches could fucking like push fucking brick walls, and I think that once he lost to Ali, I think it's almost like somebody took a fucking cork out of the bottle and it just everything went down. So people looked at him like, he ain't that all that. He lost to Ali.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was the Mike Tyson until he lost to Ali.
Yeah, and then Ali, but obviously Ali was one of the fucking.
I used to love Ali, and then now I hate the guy because I see a lot of shit. He was a racist motherfucker, man. You have no idea.
What a great
Racist motherfucker.
An amazing fighder, an amazing
fighter, right.
Showman guy.
Unbelievable. Best.
Marketed himself perfectly. He was a brilliant fucking person when it came to marketing himself and making people hate him so much that you want to fucking watch the fight because you wanted to see somebody knock him on his ass. And they never could fucking do it because he was a fucking great fighter,
Yeah, it's true.
I hated him. I mean, not that. I mean, I was kind of young, but
he was great. But the thing is that he was racist, and I don't like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't even give a shit about the Vietnam thing. I think
I don't even care about that. That was
he had a good point. Yeah,
but a lot of guys. I mean, a lot of athletes and shit. Baseball players. Ted Williams lost 5 years of his prime in his career because he went and fought.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Guys, but Ali did lose. He did pay a price for that, not going to Vietnam because he lost his belt and he was suspended. They stripped him.
Yeah, but he reinvented himself. He was Cassius Clay then, and then when he got in there and he got the Muslim Brotherhood and he reinvented himself, and they followed him and pushed him. And that's when he really got to be like, really, but I just don't like the racist shit he used to say. He still always played the victim. Dude, he was one of the most loved guys on the planet. Yeah. Superstar, making tons of money, and always still played like, I'm just a pullback man. I don't want to hear that shit.
When he retired, before he got the Parkinson's and he was fucked up, before that, but when he was like older and retired, he became more of a commercial celebrity, and he
Decon Fulgon kills bugs dead.
Yeah, Decon Fulgon. People like him more than
Fulgon kills bugs dead.
Kills bugs dead. Greg brought up humans marrying a German Shepherd. Joe, can you tell Greg about the Indian lady? Dude, he sent me the other day while we were on Instagram. There's an Indian lady who on Instagram who has a German Shepherd and a black lab, and literally opens her mouth and sticks her tongue out, and the dogs lick her fucking tongue. And she posts every day on this account.
Well, Black Labs matter. Dude, she's an Indian lady. Black Labs matter.
She's a wacko, bro.
Her tongue probably stinks, and so does theirs.
Fucking dog balls. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but she's got a big following. Maybe I should start making out with my dog on fucking.
Dude, let me tell you, see, that's the problem. It's when you're a train wreck. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, people can't, did you ever see that big fat tranny? It's not even a tranny. It's a mess of a guy. His belly sticks out. He's like a fat dude. He was on that show, whatever. And he's like, I'm a fucking perfect 10. You got to be kidding me. And you're like, dude, stop that. Look what you look at. You're a fucking mess.
They have the last laugh. I really think a lot of these people aren't nuts.
Yeah, but it gets 1 million followers. That's the whole thing.
That's what I mean. Yeah, he's doing it.
The biggest. I see these people that get a fucking, hey, what's up? I'm gonna jump in a swimming pool, and they're all fucking, and they get fucking 1 million views and shit because they do crazy stuff, and they're like a cerebral palsy and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck,
Yeah, I get fucking 20 fucking hits, and I'm happy. I can't wait for Greg to go to prison. He's not going to go to prison. He's there. Greg will soon lose his case.
For what?
What case is that? What case? Who was that? Mr. Ali P2D. Mirror Ali. I don't know. Greg is a disgrace for bodybuilding. That's not the real muscle hackers. It's 320.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
That's not
I don't give a shit what they say. Join a club, bro. Join a club. You know what I mean?
And I don't think this is the real Jimmy either. Amin for prison.
Who? Jimmy who?
Jimmy the Bull.
That's not Jimmy. Jimmy the Bull's never, ever, ever been on any show. Does not have a YouTube account where it does. So it's no Jimmy the Bull.
Yeah.
You know what that is? Listen to me. That's one of you guys. Well, some of you guys are major trolls. You have no life. No matter what time, you could have this fucking podcast to be on at 8 in the morning and you'll watch it because you sit all day in front of a computer. You have no life. You don't work, or maybe you go to school. Your mother, you live off your parents' money. You're probably fucking slightly liberal too with your fucking views because I want Snap. I want all this, and you got no life. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a girlfriend. So you're gonna sit there and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make believe I'm Jimmy the Bull. And I'm gonna say fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people think it's really him. And
It's
even
not
if it
him.
was really him. Good.
It's not him. He doesn't have an account. Ask Leo tell you. He doesn't have an account like that. He doesn't do that shit. Jimmy the Bull will never go on some guy's show. Just sit and watch Greg and Joe talk.
He comes on the RX because he's
not going to do that. He doesn't even do it on RX. He's not going to. I'm telling you, he'll show up on it, but he's not. He's not like
watching. That. Yeah. The Yankees lose.
Oh boy. Okay, there. Fucking what's his name?
Vlad
Guerrero.
It's 8:50 a.m. I've been up, done on cardio trains and shoulders, triceps, vacuum the whole house, wash the Humvee. It's not even 9 a.m. You get up at the crack of dawn, Lee.
Oh God, Lou, you're crazy. God bless you.
Early bird. Early bird gets the worm. Tarek Agliundi, Greg, you are not welcome in the IFBB.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Aaron,
you're hurting me.
Name out of your bullshit, Joe. That's a fake Aaron account.
What's a fake guy? Wait, you put my husband's.
It's for.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I love Aaron.
A widow.
Don't do that. That's Jerry's wife, dude. It's the same guy. You got
dignity. You know.
Dude, listen to me.
Put Joe fake Joe account. Joe's fucking.
Dude, listen to me. Go on. What's that, Lucia? What's that channel where people try to meet chicks and shit like that? What's that? Go on love.com or whatever. What is it called? Isn't that gay Grinder?
Grinder's the faggot one, yeah.
Well, this guy needs to go ahead. Go on Grinder, okay, and go find a mate. You know what I mean? Get off the internet. You should get. I think you have internet like you're a troll. So you have internet like it's your drug. I think you should take a little time off.
Yeah,
relax.
My strange addiction. I have to make myself somebody else.
Do you really think you're getting to us? Do you really think Stop it.
Jesus, Jerry's been dead how many fucking years now?
No, but I don't find it. There's a line you don't cross. Don't do that. Erin's a nice girl. We're friends with Erin. I still talk with Erin. Jerry was my good friend. Don't do that. Not somebody who's dead.
Last fucking load brag. And then make fun of me. I fucking pin the comment. I wouldn't miss anything about that, Mark, besides the family. Nothing except we can drink from the faucet. That's about it. Well, that's because you've become very disassociated with it. But like I said, if some kind of election happens and you get lucky, like we did with Trump coming back, you might change your whole evil ways will go away then, the evil ways of the country. None of the IFBB like Greg. Good English, very good grammar. They talk shit about him behind his back.
Okay, thank you.
Greg and the IFBB,
Thank you.
There's really this.
Your mom wants you to make your bed. Go upstairs now. Come on.
Thoughts on the Trump and Epstein emails being released? Well, Epstein emails. You know what? To me, I don't think it's going to show anything. You think it's going to say in there that this guy diddled the fucking 7-year-old girl?
No, it doesn't. Who gives a shit? That shit's done. First of all,
he was on the island. Good.
First of all these fucking people are power hitters. Second of all, if there was something about Donald Trump on there, Joe Biden would have used that to crucify him.
Never made it in 2015. Yeah. He never would have been able to fucking even.
Right. He wouldn't even been able to. Who cares though? Jesus Christ. We got a country that's fucking people are fucking throwing bricks on cops, spitting on, beating them up, fucking trying to kill them, driving by, shooting at them because they're trying to get illegal people out of here. They're taking they lied, the media lies. Oh, the cops, ICE went in and they took some poor woman out of out of a fucking
Rip
daycare.
the babies from her arms.
Well, it's all bullshit. None of that happened. A woman ran into the daycare. She was being chased by ICE. You understand what I'm saying? These people fucking. The one guy, oh, they took some father. He left his kid in a stolen car. Well, he got out with a hammer and started hitting fucking ICE guys and shit. And then they took off. The baby's in the car. I don't want to hear this shit. You fucking people are nuts. Forget it.
Fuck, if you're illegal,
Who cares? Who cares?
Or not, you get kicked out.
Yeah,
If
but
you
who
act
cares what
you get beat up and kicked out. That's
who
it.
cares what Jeffrey Epstein did? And you know what's funny, Joseph? Do you know what's funny? I gotta wait. Let me say this in a way that does not cause any fucking ripples. Listen to me. When they're saying they were with minors, you know, a 17-year-old chick, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I mean? What did they go? How low? 60? You know, they're not taking like children. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like today, when you hear them talking about that shit, she was a child. No, she was 17. Trust me, she's not a child. In other countries, by that time, my girlfriend's mother already had 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Come on. Yeah, I mean, you know.
We're not protecting the bad guys. If they
Let me tell
broke
you
the law or
Once
did
it-
something against the girl that she didn't want to do, right? The
Oh,
old
dude, they
mother-
were all in on it. The mothers, fucking same thing. Oh, Michael Jackson slept with children. He did. He slept, but he wasn't having sex with them because, first of all, they were all adults now, and they would have said like he did this to me, and they all say he
mother
didn't.
told me to say
Okay,
fuck me
but
for
let
the
me tell you
fucking-
something. You think the parents didn't know what was going on? Dude, Michael Jackson. Oh my God! You know how much we're gonna get money? You know what I'm saying? You know, even like, oh yeah, you know, let him hang out with me tonight. You know, here's 20 grand. Sure, come on, hey, little Joey, come on, let's go. What I'm saying though is that with the whole Epstein Island thing is these people knew what they were doing, and you know what's funny? In a lot of countries, once it bleeds, it's ready to make babies. Do you
Which is,
understand?
yeah, it's insane.
I mean, you know, we put a number. It's just like when somebody kills somebody or something like that, right? Oh, he's a minor. He was 17. You know, he's got to go to juvenile. No, he knew what he was doing. Stop that shit.
Tried
it's
his adult sentence as a juvenile, and he's out.
Right. I don't want to hear that shit. By the time you're 10 years old, you know more about sex and fucking what's going on and everything else. When I was a kid, I didn't know. You know what I mean? But today, by 10 years old, they know, you know, what bafangooling is. You know, they know everything.
Yeah. They just go to the website. Greg
So I
took
wanna hear-
Synthol. Louis Marco exposed them. Louis Marco was very credible. Right. With the Louis Marco thing, he's just being a
Louis Mama. No, I know. Me and Louis used to have wars. You know what he didn't like about me? I curse. He didn't like anybody cursing. He was very bad about it. He
when
hated
Dave
it.
did that thing with me and Louis Marco.
Oh, shit.
That day, I will give Dave credit because that was hysterical the way he set that up. And he showed me and you interviewing Angela Salvagno, and I said I was jerking off to her that morning to get ready for the interview.
That kind of shit. Louis Marco didn't like that. Oh,
Joe is improper. Even he goes, Joe, I love you. You're a breath of fresh air. But he's the guy that curses more than anybody in the industry. And Louis Marco did a fucking hour interview with me. And I didn't curse once. I was good.
He hated my guts because all I did was curse. That was his biggest thing.
I know, yeah, which is weird because he actually, I found him entertaining sometimes. I thought he was funny, you know.
On the daily. There's a guy. Talk about a guy who couldn't take criticism. Dude, you're giving me criticism. Get in line. The most hated man. You know how many fucking years? That's 20 something years ago.
That's older than 20 years.
Yeah, it's way. I don't give a shit.
Fucking TNation.com.
Yep.
Still up. It's still running.
And that same guy, Chris Schugert, who wrote that article, came to me years later when I was doing Ramblin' Freak and I was kicking ass. And he's like, we should do another one, like how you've changed and how like your whole life is different now. And I said, here's the other one we're gonna do right here. You know what I mean? Up your fucking
No, he fucking put that headline. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Hey, listen, it gets a lot of hits. It went viral, so fuck it. I don't care.
You don't give a shit. You
No, I don't.
Yeah. Most hated man. Fuck out of here. Somebody take
He must know my mother-in-law, my girlfriend's family.
She's a nice guy.
She is.
She's
got huge tits, except for they're on her back. You know, when a chick has a bra and it would have fucking bangs over the back tits.
Yeah. Oh, it's nasty. He's got a picture of Big Lenny there. The only reason you know if his mom made him quit YouTube is because the trolls started messing with his uncle. Yes, Uncle Crackhead. Dave they were bothering Genova's uncle.
No, but it
And
went too far. That's the whole
the
thing.
word
That's why.
on the street was that the uncle wanted the condo that Jason was living in that the grandmother owned. And part of Jason's punishment was he had to quit social media and move back home. So the uncle moved into the fucking condo.
Yeah, but these people, how can you see, Joe? I don't know about you. I though can't like. I mean, I'm nuts and shit, but I can't sit and watch something like that. Like sit there and just watch some guy like, hey, listen, you know, and then they're all fucking, you know, people like making fools.
Indiana Order 66 for not collaborating with me. I think Uncle Crackhead was the one that was making up all the troll accounts to get Jason in trouble. There's a fucking theory.
There you go.
Jim K, Greg, Joe, from your experiences, how uncommon to see guys get pumped up after a few sets, like massively pumped up on 2 to 3 inches on the arms? Curious. Sometimes you can do one set and it just clicks.
It depends on the day. There's nobody that gets pumped
I have
all
a
the
fucking
time.
exercise I do. My friend Anthony, the guy I do the radio show with, hates the machine. I love it. Right? We're both fucking, you know, we both working out.
No.
It's a plate loaded, a high cable curl with cushions here, so you
Right.
stay nice. And I do really lightweight, and I do 15 reps alternating, and I get first set. I feel it. He goes, I can do 3 sets on there, and I don't feel anything. It's just
That's like me with that push thing, you know, for chest. I don't feel that shit.
Oh, with
But-
the bench thing, like
Yeah, I don't like that one.
You can go past parallel with that. You
Yeah, but I
know?
still don't like it. I have such big, strong
Stuff, yeah.
shoulders that it hits my shoulders. It hits my delts will get fucking pumped with all that shit. But listen, everybody's different.
On the lower part of the chest. I put the CI on it.
Yeah, everybody's different though. That's what makes it the world.
Yep, yeah. Some guys can get pumped up from a couple of sets.
But there's
I'll have a
certain
whole workout where I feel nothing. I feel like
right. I
shit.
was just gonna say, Joe, there's certain days where you can do that exercise and you don't feel nothing. Then other days you just touch the weights and you're like, holy fuck, I gotta pump out of my mind today.
Yeah, yeah. When I do legs, I do a very girly leg workout. I get a good pump because I don't do much for them. So when I do stuff for them, I feel it. But I do like low weight leg extensions and curls. You know, I don't squat. Thailand is a paradise in all aspects of life. What's American who bang ladybugs before? I guess that's what comes to mind first. But he shows me videos and pictures and stuff. It really looks beautiful.
Oh no, I know.
Fucking party, the bars, all the lights.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? Do one thing wrong and you go to jail. They don't play around. Like they don't fuck around over there.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. No, they're strict, but that's why, you know.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is the second account. Joe Pietaro was racist. He bullied the African American engineer. I did not bully him. I just made my fucking feelings known. Synthol bounty hunt. There's a bounty hunter for Synthol now, Greg.
Ah, you got me.
Well, there's a lot of proof of it. More evidence is being released.
Wow.
More evidence.
And it's being released.
Wow. The statute of limitations is over. Though, so
Wow. Never over.
No, that's like murder. Synthol use. Grubhub. Valentino's the biggest disgrace in bodybuilding. Nobody likes him. I do because of his synthol use. Everyone just laughs at him, not with him.
Thank you.
I
Thank
think
you.
the viewers on this thing will differ from that.
I don't mind. I don't
Like
give a
your
shit.
steak, Greg. Now that's not Lee Priest.
Did you what?
Did you like your steak? See how it's different? The Lee Priest
Yes.
name, same picture, but that's not.
Got to get a life. Got to get a life. You,
That's-
dude,
that's
you
probably
got to
all-
get a life.
80th fucking account. Notice how the porn stars guy account is absent when the other accounts show up. Yeah, oh yeah. That's the guy at the Synthol, the guy from Porn Stars. Yep, absent. Yes. And this is Lee. All you fuckers that talk shit about Greg and Joe and myself and everyone, we always put where we're gonna be in the times we're gonna be there. Yeah, I mean
100%. Lee, you couldn't have said it better.
Wasn't me.
See, Lee, here's an asshole. See how he does that? He's using your name. Yeah, it's a fucking.
Yeah.
That's why I got him. I'm looking out for you when I say shit. These people are pussies. You know, this is fucking pussy. You know what I mean? Imagine that. Imagine you be anonymous like that. You got to. You feel, never know who I am. Wouldn't you love to one day just put his name out there and shit like that? I
get
didn't
all
mean it
nervous.
myself. I was playing around.
Come on, we're just having fun, guys. You can take
I
a
can tell
joke.
my brother, please don't.
Comedy. Speaking of India,
Mm-hmm.
we want, but we'll talk about it now, Dale. Anything you want, bro. Like I said, this is Greg and Joe show, but it's whatever you guys want to talk about. We read and go with it. I've heard that it absolutely stinks there of human fecal matter and body odor. Extremely strong. Have you heard that? I have.
Yes.
Many Indians I haven't met friendly though. Yeah, they seem to be like hardworking people, but I did hear a lot about the hygiene in the country is not exactly.
I know some hot Indian chicks. You know what's funny over there? The light skinned ones, it's that talk about like they cast people at dark. You know, they're racist as hell.
They're very backward. It's like fucking 500 years ago there.
Oh yeah.
A few weeks ago, you spoke about the physical conditioning of Rocky Marciano. What do you think about the physical conditioning of the late great Marvin Hagler? Great physique. Hagler was some fucking fighter.
Marciano was but you got to understand, these guys have all been fighting. They were little, different times, different eras, but not Marciano. Marciano was actually a baseball player. Some of you guys don't know this, but he played in the Red Sox minor leagues. He was I think a second baseman. I think he was a catcher. I'm sorry.
Wow.
He was a catcher.
Right.
Google that, Joe, or if Nick's here, Google it. He was a catcher. He was in the Red Sox. He wasn't a guy. It's almost like, Joe, do you remember a hockey player named Nick Fatiou?
Of course. He was on the Rangers and the Hartford Whalers. Staten Island.
Right. You know what he was? He was a boxer. He won the Golden Gloves and shit like that. Never skated. Never stood on skates till he was 18 years old. But he wound up getting pretty good, and he played pretty good. And he actually
scored a goal. It was like the place went nuts. Like he only scored a couple of goals a year. I mean,
but the thing is, they used him, and he'd go out on a fight, and he'd have one-punch knockouts and shit. But the thing is, he still was able to play in the NHL. Do you understand Meanwhile, he never stood on skates, they said, till he was 18 years old. Never stood on skates. Mariano Rivera.
And he would fight on, I mean, obviously he's fighting on skate. That's the hardest thing, the guys that fight a lot.
Oh, my God.
They say the balancing on skates, if you got to be able to do that or else you're done. You're never going to fucking, you're going to lose every fight. Yeah, Fatiou, when we were kids, in the 70s, I loved him.
Oh, my God, he was a badass.
He didn't wear a helmet. He was a fucking bruiser. It's virgin trolls. That's why they have no pick. They can't get a woman to like them, so the best thing to do is
God, they cannot get girls. You kidding me? These guys can't get girls.
Sad life. Greg and Joe, there's a man, I believe, from Austria named something like Helmut Strebel, who has a very defined physique. Some say he's a monster level of conditioning. Have you seen him? No, I don't know who that is.
I haven't seen him.
Helmet. I don't know.
I really wish I gave a shit, but I'd be lying.
He's going to do the NPC Midwest undercard.
Wow, he's going for the Buckeye Barbell Classic, and if he wins that,
if he wins that, we got him. We're going to start interviewing him. All of these trolls sprung out of the Genova community. Isn't it great though how the Genova verse has just become such a whole different world? And Sam Sulek is part of it. He's in the piss. He gets it. That's so fucking. I think that's just fantastic. I don't care who wins the election, Joe. At best, can be flip-flopping left and right. That's the best case scenario. It's not like left wins 10 times, right wins once. Yeah, same thing with us. But look what happened, right? They stole it with Biden. The worst you can get.
Oh, dude, you know that they
running it, and then you got Donald Trump again.
There's no way that Biden beat. That was a totally rigged election. That's when it came up with COVID. You know what's funny? This whole shutdown was their new COVID. They were hoping that this would last longer. Let's get all the flights delayed. Let's say nobody get their SNAP. Yep. Let's get everything shut down, destroy the government, let everything, burn down the house until the Republicans get on their knees and give us what we want. And now that a few Democrats caved in and gave in, now you see the truth. They were saying before, oh, no, it's not us, it's the Republicans. Now that the few... Them's
a holdout.
Now they're like, I can't believe they're doing this shit. What they're hurting democracy. Wait, I thought you wanted the government open. You should be like, good, thank God we're opening. They're not. They're mad that they're opening. They're pissed. They're saying that the Republicans, the 6 of them that came with, they're rats. They're fucking rats.
Traitors.
I mean, I keep saying Republican. They're Democrat.
Yeah.
The Democrats, they're traitors. They're rats. This is no good. Wait, I thought you wanted. This is going to hurt a lot of people. People are going to die.
Yeah, they're
It's
ruining
the
everything.
oligarchy. The oligarchy. You know what I mean? That fucker. I thought you wanted it open. Why are you so upset? They just opened. They're going to open it up now.
Yeah, now we're back to normal. Back
Why
to
are they so
normal,
upset?
guys. Yep. It's almost 5:30. I know you got to go.
Yeah, I gotta go in a
So
minute or two.
I'm going to try to go through these quick. A guy named Brian Johnson trying to live forever, perpetual youth, takes supplements, goes to great lengths.
I saw him.
You saw him? I don't know.
Yeah, he looks like a ghost.
Does he?
Yeah, he's weird. Fucking weirdo. They can't live like that.
I know Brian Johnson is the same name of the singer of AC/DC, but I don't think.
No, not that Brian Johnson. And
Love
not.
the show. Thank you, IO Prep. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm not putting the troll Lee Priest on it. Lee, why do you think the After Hours live track trying to constantly get all the attention on you? They don't show up in person, Lee, because they're not that important. Important because I'm the greatest bodybuilder. See, look, real Lee Pre, and they leave the T off. They try to.
Oh, I didn't see
They're
that.
probably changing the name as like during the show. And
Should
going,
you have listen? What are you gonna do when Joe and I click off in a minute? What are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna go find another podcast to troll? Why don't you fucking go
Gotta
on
be something else going
like
on.
findlove.com, meet a girl, a nice
Yeah.
girl. You know what I
Well,
mean?
what's
Stop masturbating to
Shepard.
fucking oiled up muscle men. Go ahead.
They're smarter than us too. Trying to do a Rubik's Cube competition with an age and we lose. They also score higher in IQ. Yes, they are very smart.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
AJ, what's up, AJ?
AJ, what's going on?
AJ from the UK.
I know AJ. That's my guy. Yes.
Joe needs a super tea. What's a super tea? I don't know what that is. Joe, let's get a vibe pod smooch. Oh Jesus! You know, people are gonna think that I'm fucking. Where is it? People are gonna think that I'm going gay. Here it is, Hoog.
Who the hell's that?
That's the guy Nick I told you that does my Instagram lives, watches it. He's kind of like a mini Jason Genova. He's
Not the kid, not Nick, not the
no, not on Nick. No. Thanks for the show, guys. Thank you, Dale. Thank you.
Thank
If I
you,
can
Dale.
borrow from the line from the Lord himself, it's sick, it's piss. Thank you. Yes. God bless you. Dude, Dale just did the Ruby 7, the classic, remember, and ended third. Yes, Dale did finish in third, and I think it was just almost like it had to happen. Joe Pietaro's wife is unfaithful. That's why he gets nothing from her. I know her from work. Ruby James. Whatever. Good. I hope she gets you off more than she does me.
At least Joe Pietaro has a wife.
Yes, 30 plus.
What do you have?
She's got to be fucking nuts after that. But Greg, that's going to do it for us this week on Enhanced Labs presents.
Enhanced.
Greg
Get some stim. I might need some of that after Steve
Greg
guys.
and Joe
Wait, where the
show
fuck is
with
it?
Nick and Big Rob Fitness on the other side.
There he is.
On the tail end. Thank you
Big
to
Rob's
our
my guy.
sponsor, Science Subs, Quench MS.
There you go.
And
Great
of course,
commercial.
Johnny Evans Kunkel. Thank you. Johnny Evans Kunkel doing chapelofpeace.com.
Right. So if the gerbil up your ass dies, listen, troll. Are you who the trolls go there?
He's got a whole fucking habit trail fucking in his fucking ass.
Yeah, when a troll, trust me, you could get fucking when that gerbil up your ass dies, we have a place for him.
We got you covered.
We got you covered.
That's it, bro. Great
All
job
right,
as
guys.
always. Greg, I love you. Guys,
Love you too, Joseph.
great job by the viewers. A lot of fun questions and even the trolls.
Yeah, we love all you guys. We need your hits, trolls. Even though you hate, if you hate us, you're only giving us more hits. So thank you.
We're all part of the same fucking family. Let's all enjoy it, man. So
As
we'll
my
see
boys-
you guys in a week.
As my boy Zach Khan would say, if you hate us, that's because you're anus. You ain't us. You ain't us.
I love Zach.
I love Zach too. That's my guy. I love Zach.
Oh, he's
All right.
great. He's a pisser. All right, boys.
All right,
We will
guys.
See
We'll
you in a week. Later.
Later, buddy.
Bye-bye.